So let's start. So you guys were taking a short rest, right, at the top of the depths. This giant, this really deep, dark cave. You guys could tell after I think it was Hector had dropped a little glowing pebble down to the bottom of it, and you could tell that this thing was probably a good 120 feet deep. And at the top of the pit were these two hoists. Well, there's a crane and a hoist, and these big wooden wheels that they could crank somebody down, kind of like a lift down to the base, and then back up. So yeah, you guys, if you want, I don't think you guys rolled your hit dice and stuff. If anybody wants to, while you're taking the short rest.
I'm gonna click that now because I. Have
Oh yeah, I think I definitely need to.
Ah, you're fine, Dave.
Oh, actually, what's hit dice? Yeah, look real quick.
Short rest. I don't know what dice.
1d8. 1d8. That's what I was looking for.
It's always terrible when you roll a 1 on your. On your hit
Yeah,
dice.
it's a 1d8. I only need 3 hit points. Yeah, fuck it. I'll use it.
On my fighter, I used action surge, and I got I healed for 3, and I was like, that was just a waste of an action.
Yeah, 6.
So yeah, we were talking about Yuri's axe had been starting to get like corroded by this blood of these giant insects that were eating the metal and stuff that are inside the mine.
Yeah, my javelin as well.
Oh yeah, and Meglar's javelin was getting
Oh
corroded.
no, not the javelin.
It's a good thing he's got 2 more.
Oh, thank God, Meglar. You wouldn't be able to attack.
So after I try casting mending on the staff and it doesn't work, I'm just gonna offer Yuri my bow staff. It's better than this. It's not as good as an axe probably, but it's better than nothing if you want to use this instead of metal.
I offered to go through the bag of holding and see what's in there. I'm not even sure what's in there, and I hold the damn thing.
Also, if we're taking a short rest, my summons will disappear now because they.
Oh, that's right. Now it's been at least an hour. Yeah.
Yep. Ooh, music.
Oh,
I got a crowbar, a hammer, and it's like a regular hammer, not an actual war hammer, and then a dagger. You can just swing a crowbar around, Yuri.
Yeah, or you got like that little carpenter's hammer, you know.
Yeah.
I got a hammer. I'll use the staff. Am I capable of using it?
Yeah, you should be able to. You should be proficient with pretty much all weapons.
Yeah, fighters get like every weapon.
Yeah.
Ooh, Skyrim theme.
So is his shit completely effed, or is it still usable?
It's still usable, but he noticed every time he was hitting things with it, it was like this corrosion was spreading.
Oh, because doesn't it lower the damage?
Yeah,
right?
the attack and damage. So currently he was at -2 to his attack and damage. No, -3 on the axe.
That's why. That's why he's gonna want to try something else.
But it's still
This thing
usable.
It's not because.
Does it look like Swiss cheese at this point, or is it like fairly solid still?
Yeah, I think it's like fairly solid, but like you see like the leading edge is all like pitted and starting to look like paper thin, and like as time progresses, you see like this rust just like slowly spreading throughout the blade.
Gotcha.
So eventually he's gonna swing it and it's just gonna crack most likely. So you're gonna take you're taking the staff.
I'll take the staff, but I'm still gonna try to fix my axe if I can. Somehow.
Okay. I mean, being
Yeah,
that you're,
I have an extra quarter staff if that one goes to shit also, by the way.
So, what exactly is our plan next? Are we going to decide to either go down this hole?
Well,
All of us, one of us?
I would think all of us, right?
I'm definitely going. I mean,
I'll go down the deep dark pit.
If it'll hold me.
I'm gonna refresh. If the short rest is over, I'm gonna refresh the light spell on my hand crossbow.
Oh yeah, same. I'll put it back on Dave's staff.
So there was these glowing gemstones. Did you pick those up, Hector?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, there was 5 glowing blue gemstones in one of the mine carts.
You guys ready to go down the hole?
Giggity.
Yeah. Yes and no. So if we go down, we don't have a way back up, right?
Right. So the thing is, like, this thing isn't like a push button elevator. Somebody literally has to stay at the top and crank
Didn't
the
we tell
giant wheel.
Oceanus? Oceanus is staying up top. I always thought he was gonna do the old cranking and yanking.
Somebody would have to go grab him because he ran to the front of the cave.
Right.
Well, I mean, we cleared the cave out. How long do you think it would take to run and call for him? Or we could start yelling at him, and he would echo through the cave, and he'd be like, "Oh shit, they're in trouble," and run.
Or there's those other miners we talked to. Maybe we could get them to. I mean, I don't trust them, but
They're dwarves. I mean, how much can you trust them? Right?
I
They're
don't.
your friends.
I don't know. I'm down for whatever. We can go back and get them, or we can get Oceanus.
I could also get us down, but not back up. It would be my
Well, it's
last.
kind of
It completely defeats the purpose.
Right.
I'll go grab Oceanus.
I mean, I could do it tomorrow. I'll go with you.
You
Actually,
can do it tomorrow. I'll come back
Do
for
it
you.
tomorrow. We just gotta sleep down in the bottom of the mine. It's fine.
Yeah, but what
I'll
if
go-
we get like attacked the whole time? That's a bad idea.
I'll go get Oceanus. I'll be back.
All right. So you go.
I'll just go with them.
Okay, so you guys go. It doesn't take you very long. It takes like a good half hour. So you guys walk your way back through the mine entrance, and Oceanus is out there. He's just kind of like chilling up against the rock, and he sees you guys like, "Oh, you guys are back. Where'd everybody go? Oh, did everybody get eaten? This is terrible."
No, nobody got eaten. We need you
Not
to
yet.
lower us in a deep dark pit.
But well, that sounds dangerous, but I guess so. If that's what you guys need. And he like has a little spring in his step, and he's like excited that you guys actually need him, and he follows you back joyously. So Hector, your dire wolves are gone, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so another half hour later, you guys show back up, and along the way, you guys didn't see those dwarves that were like resting.
Oh, they weren't there?
They weren't there on your way back through now. But like
Real quick.
in the distance, you can hear like the echoing of like their pickaxes like on the walls, so you can assume that they went back to work.
Can anybody hear Sarge? Because I can't hear him. Is he here?
I haven't talked.
Oh,
I
he's
just wanted to
alive.
make sure that you were still around. I
Oh,
just
man.
noticed it's been a minute. I was like, "Oh wait, is he like muted or something?" Or I just wanted to check, make sure. Sorry.
Yeah, you good.
Anyway.
Okay, so Vitoris and Hector go get Oceanus. You guys all come back, and Oceanus is, like surprised to look at this contraption, and he's like, "Okay, I'm ready. Whatever you guys need."
You're going to lower us into the deep dark pit.
Okay, so you guys can probably all fit on this lift, even though it looks like it's only like 10, 15 feet wide. But there's enough because it's used to like haul ore and heavy stuff back and forth up there. So I'd say that like you guys can all fit on there, but it's gonna be a little cramped going down.
Nodded on being on the edge.
I plopped my fat ass right in the middle.
I'll stand near the outside edge.
I just climb in wherever I can get in.
And I'm assuming Snodlers is also with you. Okay, so like you guys look over at Oceanus, and he's looking at this contraption, and it's got like these giant gears in there. So he's like kind of studying it, and he kicks him a minute, but he grabs the handle and he releases this little latch, and the thing kind of pulls at him a little bit for a second. And as he holds on to this this wooden crossbar, he's like, "Okay, I think this is it. Are you guys ready?"
Ready.
Ready.
I take a big swig of my drink. I'm ready.
So he starts slowly cranking this thing, and it's this like pretty large wheel. It's like a 4-foot diameter wheel. It's this giant thing, and he's just like cranking it around, and it's slowly going, and you can hear just like these ropes just like stretching and kind of like creaking as you start like descending slowly deeper into the darkness. And it takes about a good 5 minutes or so of you guys are just getting lowered down the walls of this cave, or it's just these solid like bedrock. But as you get about like halfway down, you start seeing these large, like 8-foot high tunnels, kind of like carved into the sides of the rock. And as you keep going lower and lower, you notice these things are kind of like sporadically spread, all like kind of like Swiss cheese, I guess you'd say, like all around the tunnel or around the pit as you go down through there.
So it's like they found a vein and they just dug through it until the vein was gone, and then they came back out and found some more, kind of.
Does this look like miners did this or like an animal did this?
Go ahead and make a survival check.
Pretty dark.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's have Snodlers is not here. So one thing.
I could help.
So as you guys are like getting lowered down there, Snodlers happens to notice that he's seen these carvings before, these tunnels, and you can look over here as he starts mentioning like, guys, something is very familiar about these things, and he starts telling you about these large creatures that he knows from the Underdark that have this tendency to burrow through solid rock.
No way.
And he just tells you guys, be on your guard in my best Snudler's lid cheek accent.
As soon as he said that, I take a swig. Wipe my face with my hand wraps and grip my quarterstaff, ready for anything.
So as you guys are all kind of like on edge now, and you make your way deeper and deeper down into the cave, you get down to the bottom, and it's about 120 feet down to the bottom. And like I said, it took like another five minutes probably to get all the way down there. So it's like a 10-minute just Oceanus cranking. He yells down, "How is it down there? Down there? Down there? Down there?"
It's dark.
And you guys kind of look around as you get down there, and you see like this faint glow, this blue glow coming from like the southeastern part of the cave. You kind of look around. This is like a 60-foot wide cavern, and as soon as you get down there, you can like smell this foul stench of decay. And you look around, and you notice that you're not only standing on like loose rock, but you're also standing on hundreds of bones, and there's skulls and like piles of feces all over the ground. And you kind of look up, and about a good 5 to 10 feet from the ground, you see some of these large tunnels that were bored through the sides of the walls.
Can we tell if the bones are human? Not humanoid, but like, do they look like they're dwarf bones, or do they look like they're human bones?
Yeah, without even doing a check, you can tell that these are dwarven bones. Yeah, they're definitely like small and stout, like looking skulls, dwarvish skulls.
I point at the bones and look at Yuri. He's like, "You know any of them?"
No, I don't know him. I hope I don't anyway.
What's the conditions of the bones?
So you kind of like squat down and look at some of these bones, and they look, I guess, somewhat fresh, because you see even like little meaty parts that are still kind of attached to the bones.
Do they look like they've been chewed on or anything?
They look like they've been chewed on, but nothing looks like it's been there for like a particularly long time. But It's definitely like you can see the bones have been hacked on, and you can see these giant like chunks taken out of some of them, and a lot of them are literally broken right in half.
Do they have any like cloth or anything to decipher who they were? Do they like minor clothes or like
Yeah, go ahead and make
Maybe
an investigation check.
shit like that? Nope.
Well, you do see some clothes on the ground. There's like scraps of clothes, but it's all pretty much torn up a lot. So I guess you don't really know what kind of, if it's miners' clothes or commoners' clothes, but it's definitely somebody's clothes.
I guess like how does this cave look? Like are we like right at the bottom of the bucket and there's like pathways leading everywhere, or is it like one tunnel leading somewhere?
All right, so you start looking around. You see that this the cavern. Actually, I'm gonna put you down here. Hold on a second.
Right on.
Let's describe it. So you guys can look down to the south from where you're at. You'll see the square opened up. You see the let me get my pointer out. You see the lift down here. So yeah, when you get to the bottom of this pit, you see that it's about 60 feet wide, and there's a lot of loose stone everywhere, and giant boulders that are kind of like laying all throughout this place. It doesn't look particularly like well made, like the upper part of the mine, which was like really defined, and you can tell that like it's been worked on for quite a while. This is pretty raw looking, and to the south you see the faint glow down there. As you can tell that there is some sort of passageway to the south.
Does it look like the glow of the blue stones that we found up top?
Yeah, I'd say you can tell it's about that same sort of hue.
Who picked them up, the blue stones from up top?
I did.
Hector.
Did
Just
we-
look at Hector and
did we-
ask him, does that look familiar? And I point at the blue.
I take one out of my pocket and just hold it up. Pretty close to me.
Did anyone know what those blue stones were?
They're
Or had we not recognized them?
I know what they are, but Hector does not.
Yeah, I don't think any of you guys would have ever seen these sort of things before. If anybody would have had any idea, like Snodlers might have an inkling of, he may have seen some of these things.
Oddwares.
I look over at Snodlers. He's like writing his book furiously. He's like, "Well, I'll just disturb him later, I guess."
Yeah, and you guys can also look over Snodlers, and you can see he's like, kind of like feverishly writing it. At the same time, he's kind of trembling a little bit. And he probably says some sort of
Oh,
smart-ass
good.
comment. But
Yeah, he's usually got something to say. Can't be good if he's fucking nervously writing.
You can't.
All right, so what do you guys want to do? So this is what you see. You see this big cavern.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're gonna. Does that look like that's the only pathway? Like, there's no other pathways we can go. Like, there's no tunnels behind us, like back here.
Yeah, from where you guys are standing, about like at the top here, you can really only see the one passageway down here at the bottom.
Yeah, then I'm gonna start heading slowly, cautiously that way. May even go a little stealthy.
I'm gonna ask real quick if anybody else in the group needs light as I hold up my fiery dagger. Makes everybody good, or does anybody need this?
Oh, I'm so comfortable in this lighting. This is like home to me.
All right, so
Creepy.
who's leading the path, leading the line towards the glowing blue light?
I'm holding my quarterstaff up because it's got light on it. over, I'm assuming, the dwarf, since this is his home. I don't mean to throw you up front, but
Yeah, because
Well, I'll lead the way. I'm looking for my brother who's.
oh wait, what? You doing what?
whoa, 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 whoa.
What the hell? Spoiler alert! What the hell?
Hopefully he wasn't any of the bones.
We've been told he was down here, whether he still is or not. But
Is
We're
that
gonna-
the
I'm gonna
name we
find
heard?
out.
That was your last name?
That is my last name.
Oh.
None
Did
of
I
you
know
guys.
that?
None of you guys ever took the time to even ask my last name.
Hey, what's
I'm
my
dis-
last name?
I'm disappointed.
Hey, Yuri.
I don't know.
Hey, Yuri. What's my last name?
I don't know your last name.
Yeah, exactly. Let's
You
not.
didn't take the time. So, your brother is missing?
My brother
Let
was
us know
taken.
earlier. We could have helped you.
My brother was taken when I was younger. I've been searching for him since. For probably 50 years now.
Holy
Jesus.
shit!
It's like double my lifetime, bro.
I just assumed he was dead. But
Ah, that's probably why you never said anything. You were assuming he was gone, and then when this dwarf mentioned the name, probably sparked something.
and dwarves don't really share their personal information. And didn't ever trust you guys.
Oh well,
Especially-
since you're a
Especially
traveler,
Megler.
since you're a traveler, I'll do everything I
think I
can.
see
to
your
help
brother
you
over
find
here.
him.
It's this little brown thing, right?
So, lead on, dwarf. I mean, Yuri.
Well,
Joe, I-
I will lead on. Are we going to the right?
But
Yeah.
there's only one way.
Yeah, so the light's coming from here. So Yuri, as you start leading the path, and Vasen is behind you, as you guys are kind of making a little small talk, and Hector, I'm assuming, is near this whole conversation. All of a sudden, the wall to the south of you, Yuri, it starts shaking violently. Like you see, like little rocks like crumbling out of the wall, and some like medium-sized boulders just start coming loose and start. You see them one by one just start falling off the cliffside. And then, within just a matter of seconds, you just see these giant mandibles just like explode from the side of the cavern, and standing in front of you is this 8-foot tall insectoid-looking creature.
I really wish I had my axe.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
And at this point, Snother's is like, "That's what I'm talking about."
That's ingredients.
All right, so let's all roll for initiative.
I gotta get
Ingredients with legs on it.
Let me get my map right.
Oh, did I fuck it up?
Apparently.
God. Dang it.
So I'm going to reposition you guys a little bit here to like where you would have been standing.
But that's not where I want to stand.
Yeah.
So this thing would have come out of the wall here before you guys made your way
I'm
into the
just
glowing
listening.
thing. So Yuri would have been in the front, followed by Vasen. The rest of you guys can put yourselves basically where you want, where you think you would have been.
I'm fine where
So, is this thing like busted through the wall and just like staring us down, or
Yeah.
did he didn't initially attack?
No, because you guys were already like on edge as you're walking down through here, and you heard this shaking before this thing exploded through the wall, and now it just kind of comes out of the wall and it's just standing in front of you, about to attack. But as soon as this thing comes out of the wall, Vitoris is the first to see this thing, and he jumps into action. What do you want to do, Vitoris?
I'm gonna shoot him.
Don't
Right.
cry. Hide in the corner.
Well, they'll be hiding, but first I'm gonna shoot him. 20 to hit.
Beautiful. That's gonna hit.
Not natural. And do I get sneak attack?
I don't think you're gonna get sneak attack because it's probably not within 5 feet of Yuri as it came out of the wall.
Alright. 10 piercing damage.
Okay. So yeah, this crossbow bolt, you see it kind of like wedge right into this really hard like exoskeleton this thing has, but somehow your crossbow bolt manages to plunge right into it.
And then I'll shoot it again. Oh, that's a natural one.
Okay.
No, not again.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm great at those.
You bastard.
10?
All right. So nothing really happens. Like you just miss, and
How tall are these rocks here?
so those rocks are probably a good like 3-4 foot high. They'd probably make some good cover.
That's what I'm going for. And then that's it for my turn.
Okay, yeah. So as this thing explodes out of the wall, it takes a few steps over towards you, Yuri. And this thing is 8 feet tall, and you're only being about 4 feet tall.
Holy
this
fuck.
thing is standing over you with these like huge mandibles, fully opened up, and you see the razor sharp spikes all over this thing. And as it opens its mouth, and it just like lets out this like really low rumble, and it raises its arm. You see this massive clawed hand, and takes a swipe at you. Oh, with a 22 to hit.
I think it may hit.
So I'm assuming that's gonna hit you for 9 points of slashing damage.
Definitely.
So it swings at you once, and then it uses its other claw to make a second attack at you. Oh, and it rolls a natural 1. And he's gonna make a dexterity saving throw.
It misses, hits himself in the wiener, and it goes down.
So as it kind of swings, it kind of overcorrects a little bit, loses its footing, but it's nothing else happens after that. So it takes 2 attacks with its claws, and then it's kind of off balance a little bit, but it tries to swing back at you and tries to take a bite at you with its massive mandibles with a 17 to hit. So Yuri, I'm assuming you would have had your shield out, being the shield is your life, right?
And since it's his only thing left, right?
Absolutely.
So
That's not deteriorating.
right. So yeah. So as it things like tries to like, squeeze you with these massive pinchers, you block it with a shield, and that's it for its turn. Go ahead, Meglar.
All right.
Oh, so now Meglar, I need
What?
you to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
I don't like that there's so many saving throws already.
Oh
It's
god.
very concerning.
Okay, hold on a second. I gotta roll a d8 for mysterious reasons.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Meglar,
Everyone was terrified.
as you see this happening, you look up and you see this thing's eyes, and it has these 2 small eyes in the middle of its head, and you can see them start to like glow this golden color, and it starts like pulsating very quickly. And as you do that, for a minute there, you start kind of losing your concentration, and so you can't take any reactions until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Then go ahead and you can still make your action.
Well, so I was doing. I'm gonna use my 2-handed longsword on him
All right.
with a 12.
12's gonna miss.
Okay.
So this thing's
I'm gonna do-
this thing's gaze is like messing with your head, and as you're trying to swing, you're just feeling like your head starts spinning around.
I get to make another attack though, right?
You sure can.
All right, I was 16.
16, same thing. You're kind of off balance as you're feeling kind of like woozy, and you miss again.
Okay, well, that's my move then.
Okay, so Hector, same thing. I need you to also make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh. Seven.
All right, same thing for you. You can't make any reactions this turn.
Okay. All good though?
Yeah. Yeah, you're all good.
Okay. I'm going to cast Bless. And it's going to be on. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to do.
So I don't mean
Yuri-
to interrupt you. Sorry, but like this is the
Oh.
same thing for you. So let me just say this to all of you guys. So as you guys all see this thing standing up there as it goes into attack mode, you are all staring at this thing with these eyes that are pulsating, and you are all getting the same sensation in your head where your head's kind of getting all scrambled feeling, and you're all feeling kind of woozy.
Gotcha.
We can't tell what off this thing it's causing that.
You just see its eyes. Its eyes are glowing and like flashing very rapidly.
Okay.
I'm going to hit Boston, Yuri, and Sarge with a Bless. And I'm going to back up. I'm going to go the other way, actually. About to there. And da-da-da-da. And use my yeah, that's actually that's it. That's the end of my turn. I'm gonna stop it.
That's the end of your turn. Okay, so Vasan, go ahead. Same thing. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no. Does bless? Can I use bless to that, or is it
16.
just attacks?
I just rolled it first.
16.
You get a plus
All
3.
right. Good.
It's attacks and saving throws.
Okay. 16.
16. Okay, so yeah, you pass. So yeah, this thing is like flashing. Its eyes are flashing, and you look at it, and you're just kind of shake it off for a second, and you're feeling pretty good. You're feeling pretty confident.
And we discussed on our way down that Snodlers would know what this thing is.
Yeah, he's heard of these things before.
Would it be possible for me to yell out to Snodlers and ask him how do I get it to stop it driving us crazy?
So yeah, as a free action, you yell that out to Snodlers, and I'll tell you what Snodlers says when it's his turn.
Perfect. All right. So then, as I yell that, I'm gonna fucking just jump up and try to crack it between the eyes with my quarterstaff.
Ooh, nice. So yeah, as you jump up into the thing, which yeah,
I'll move there.
Perfect.
And do it. So I'm right next to him.
So you jump into this
Wait.
massive creature and you smash it right in the face, and it definitely connects.
4, 10.
Ooh, boom, and yeah, you see this thing like you hit it right between the eyes, and it makes this like crazy like low growling sound, and it reels back after. It definitely looks hurt after you smashed it in the face.
I'm gonna do flurry of blows. Yeah, flurry of blows. Wait, no, I don't have to. It's been a while, so I have to use my
Yeah, key
offhand
point.
attack first, and then a key point, right?
So
Or
typically
use that for
your
Yeah.
full attack. So you get 2 attacks with your attack action. So you get like a second attack, and then you can
Alright.
use your bonus action to do your.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my first attack, and then I'm gonna do another attack. Oh, 20. 12.
12 is gonna miss. So
So,
yeah, this
hold
one,
on,
as
you
you
gotta-
land back down, you just
Plus 3, 15.
same thing. Yeah, you still miss.
Oh,
Okay, and then I'm gonna flurry of blows.
I was hoping, man.
Flurry of blows. Where the fuck's my unarmed attack? 26.
Yeah, so after you miss with a second attack, but then you spin with a roundhouse kick, and you end up hitting it for another 9. Beautiful.
And then my second flurry blow. 22 to hit.
That's going to hit too.
Or 8.
Nice.
And that is my action bonus action. That is my turn.
And this thing looks pissed.
Snotlers!
Okay, so that brings up... how did... Yuri... Did we skip over you, Yuri?
I think so.
Did I not have it in descending order?
Yeah, you put it in descending order. I don't know why Yuri's.
Wait, how did he... Oh, yeah, I think he did.
Maybe he wasn't in initiative when I set the order. Alright, so go ahead, Yuri. We're going to move you up.
I want to attack with this weapon that Hector so generously loaned me.
Hey, nice.
I figure it looking like a stick in your fucking meat hand.
Meat hand.
Also, you get D40 your attacks and saves.
I don't know what that means.
It's okay. Just roll your attacks like normal, and I'll get you a D4.
So, what do I click on to attack? Quarter?
Yeah, I put it in your inventory.
The quarterstaff?
Yep.
I also want to try to trip this thing. Is that...
You sure can. You got to make an attack first.
Yes.
Is that... So, once I hit, then can I announce I'm tripping it? I have to say it before I attack.
I think you can just attack first. So I'm not sure though. Where's your? I don't know. It depends on the wording of that. You don't do it enough for me to ever to remember it.
And I never post it.
Yeah, so it just says when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 spirit die to attempt to knock target down. You add the spirit dice to the attack's damage roll, and if the target is large or small, it must make a strength saving throw and fail. So yeah, so you can hit first and then decide if you want to do that or not. So it's cool with me. So go ahead and make an attack. Boom! Yeah, so you're holding on to this wooden stick and you hit him and you look down and you feel like, wow, like this thing's got some power. So so go ahead and roll a superiority die. And you'll add that to the damage, and then I got to make a strength saving throw.
Should have did stunning strike. Damn.
It's not show. It's not letting me roll the superiority. Like click on it.
Let me see.
Is there something I'm missing? There might be.
So it's just a D8, right?
Oh, I have to.
Yeah, you can. You just have to
I
manually.
have to highlight it. Sorry, my fault. I just want to know if I tripped this thing or not. I don't know if that was right.
Okay, so yeah, you did 8 points of damage, and I got to make a strength saving throw, which is what 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength. So 8, 11, and so 13.
Please, please, please.
All right, let me see what I get. He gets a 20. So yeah, you try to like sweep his legs, but it just stands there and looks puzzled. But it still took the 8 points of damage.
And I'm gonna attack it again.
Okay. You should be able to click on the one that says quarterstaff now. I, like an idiot, I never hit enter on it. I like put the stuff in there, but it must not have saved.
Oh,
Not
no.
that that matters. Not that it matters.
That sucks.
So, yeah, I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, just make a dexterity saving throw just to see if you lose balance or not. Nice. With a 23. Okay, so that takes care of your turn, right? So
See this dwarf with supreme balance like that?
It's got a low center of gravity.
I'm impressed.
yeah. Okay, so that was so you were at 17. We did Hector. All right, so that's gonna bring up finally Kolos.
Alright.
So Kolos, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
$18.
Luckily, you had that +4. Okay, so yeah, you're kind of like same thing as Vossen. You know, you're looking at this thing, and for just a second, you kind of get distracted by this thing's eyes, but then you're just kind of like blink a couple times and clear your head, and you're focused on the task at hand.
Alright. I'll move over there and hit him with the one-handed longsword.
Okay,
Never mind.
and that's not gonna do anything.
No. Try again.
This time it does, as you bring the longsword right down the flank of this thing, and you see its head just shift right over in your direction, looking real mad now.
Alright. That ends my turn.
All right, so Snodler's yells out back to you, Voss, and he's like, "Don't look at it! Don't look at its eyes!" Go ahead, Vitoris.
I'm gonna shoot it. 24 to hit.
Nice. So it's a nice, easy target to hit when it's standing, towering over even the large barbarian that's standing there. And, you definitely hit it for 15 points of damage.
Then I'm gonna shoot it with my offhand. With a 9,
Oh, that's totally gonna miss.
I duck back behind my rock, and that's my turn.
All right, so now it's his turn. So after he just took that big old blast from Kolos, it turns its attention towards you and makes an attack. It tries to rake its claw across your face with a 19 to hit.
That just hits.
All right, so you take 10 slashing damage. It starts like letting out this large growl, and it swings again with its other hand. This time with a 16 that you just kind of duck out of the way. It goes over your head. Then you see its face just reach in for you. These mandibles with a 23, and this thing's just grab right a hold of your chest. You can feel the power of this thing as it just squeezes and crushes your chest for 13 points of damage.
Awesome.
That's it for his turn. All right, Meglar. Are you looking at this thing? If you're looking at it, you have to. You now heard Snodlers tell everybody don't look at its eyes. And
Yeah, I'm not looking at it.
Okay, so you kind of like avert your eyes.
So that means I can't attack it, though, right?
You can. You're just going to be at disadvantage.
All right, I will attack it, but not look into its eyes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so the 11 doesn't hit as you kind of swing wildly and you don't feel your sword make contact.
Okay, again.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right.
nice. So this time, you got your eyes closed and you're swinging like a freaking helicopter here, and you feel it hit. Nice, very nice. 9 points of slashing damage as this thing just looks really angry now. This is as it's crushing Kolos, and you clock it upside its left shoulder.
All right, that's my move.
All right, Yuri, same thing. Are you looking at it?
No, same thing. I looked away. I'm just gonna swing for the fences.
Okay. With a 14, it's still gonna miss. So yeah, you're close your eyes and you're swinging. You end up hitting a rock.
And I'm gonna swing again.
This time you feel it. You make a good connection. You hit this thing right across its leg for 3 bludgeoning damage. Nice.
And that'll end my turn.
All right, so Hector, it's your turn, and as you are standing there, all of a sudden you start hearing this shaking noise as the walls of the cave start shaking more violently on the left side of the cave.
Around what? Cursing, like
yeah,
here,
probably
like,
around
okay.
here. And it sounds like it's coming actually like a good 10 feet up above you, but in that general direction.
Gotcha. Well, shit's about to get real. So I'm going to, as I hear that noise coming out, I'm going to use my wild shape and turn into, or use my I forgot what it's called. The archer form.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Something.
That thing.
I'm gonna totally not read that.
It's fine. I'm just gonna do wait, that was the wrong button.
Okay.
That was the healing one. I need the attack one. I really wish I'd make this easy. There we go. There it is. So it's 24 because I'm not looking. Or yeah, it's 24. But I'm not looking away.
Okay. Yeah. It's massive hit. So for 10 points of radiant damage. So this thing, as it gets hit with this, I'm assuming like celestial arrow. It you kind of like see it like kind of stumble back, and it looks like really hurt right now.
Hell yeah! And then I'm gonna hit it with the level 1 guiding bolt. Wait, that's the wrong button. That one. Oh, nice. That's gonna go wide.
So that's gonna go wide. That completely misses. So this thing's kind of
Or
like
bolt
stumbling
shield
around
like
now.
And I'm gonna take a few steps over this way and just yell incoming. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, go ahead, Vasan.
Just fucking cracking again. I'm looking at it, by the way.
Okay, nice. So go ahead and make a charisma saving throw. Nice.
16.
Yeah, so you shake this off and you're like, oh, I got this thing, as it's barely even looking at you.
18.
18's going to hit.
Two-handed. For 10.
Boom. So as you do that, you just hear its neck just snap, and this thing like slumps over in front of you. Dead.
I'm going to use a key point for patient defense.
Okay.
After I hear him scream incoming.
Yeah.
Where did we hear the noise from?
Yeah, you guys all can visibly heard it from over on the left side.
So I like as soon as I hear that, I do the patient defense and like into like a fucking crouch, and I like face over this way towards the direction of where it's coming from, and like brace myself for an attack.
Okay.
It's my turn.
All right, Kolos, it is your turn. So yeah, you see this giant thing go down, and then you heard the rumbling on the other side of the cave.
All right, I'm going to lay on hands. I'm going to empty my reserve to heal myself.
So you're gonna touch yourself?
Yes, I am.
Okay, seems like an appropriate time.
Very proud of it.
And empties his reserves all over himself.
Oh, God.
Absolutely.
Damn, that's hot.
And then I'm going to move up to right here.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
All right, so Vitaris, before you go, you see this wall just explode as this thing, 10 feet in the air, just comes exploding out of the side of the cavern and then just falls down, standing upright in front of Kolos, this massive insect.
Ah!
The fuck kind of bitch scream is that?
Same kind you make.
It is not.
I'm gonna shoot him.
And let me just give him a turn here.
And again, I'm hiding behind these awesome rocks.
And this one's bigger than the other one?
No, it looks about the same size. So how far away are you, Vitoris?
20 feet, 25 feet.
Okay, so this is the same thing. You look at this thing and you see its eyes just start flashing.
Charisma saving throw?
Yes, sir.
Mommy.
11.
Ooh, nice. Finally, let's see what happens here.
You wet yourself.
Okay, so
And then shoot an arrow into your foot.
Vitoris, when this happens, like your brain just starts getting confused, and you look over and you see Kolos as another one of these things, and you take a shot at Kolos.
23 to hit.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
Yep.
5 piercing damage. Thank God sneak attack doesn't apply to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I still think he's a bad guy?
It's for the whole turn, so yes. But you only did make a attack on that creature once. I think.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
it.
Well, that's cool because I do
You don't
a
have
9.
to just purposely keep killing Kolos.
Yeah. Just
you
unload
sure?
all my
Yeah.
actions on him, please.
It's only one attack, so yeah.
All right. I rolled a 9 for my offhand on
And the big guy.
the one who burst out of the wall,
Okay, yeah, that's gonna miss.
and that's it from return. I duck behind. I think there's 2 of them. There's 2.
Yeah, so as this thing bounces out of the wall, it comes rushing at Kolos with its claws. First attack's a 12, it's going to miss, and it swings with its other. With a 25 to hit, so you take 6 points of slashing damage as it comes right across your chest with its claw. And this thing's trying to like grab at your head now with its mandibles for the 21 to hit.
Of course.
So this thing hits you for 15 points of slashing damage as you try to reel back, but one of these giant mandibles just scrape right across the side of your face, and it kind of knocks you back a little bit. And that's it for his turn. So Meglar, this thing's glowing. Are you looking at him or no?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, so I'm pretty much gonna be staring at Kolos as I'm pretty much looking at Kolos's way, but avoiding eye contact with this guy.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm assuming you're like kind of like looking at the ground and you can kind of judge where this thing is.
Yeah. Now it's the eyes I can't look at, right?
Right.
All
You
right.
can look at
So
his wiener all day long.
exactly. I'm gonna strike his wiener down.
Okay, so go ahead and swing with disadvantage.
All right. I'm going to one-handed, by the way.
Okay. 10's gonna miss.
Yay! Again.
17 also misses as you are just so distracted by this giant insect wiener. You just completely.
Kind of looks
whiff.
like Yuri. Trying to strike his Yuri down.
Not his wiener.
It's a Yuri.
Are you trying to save his wiener for something in specific?
All right, end my turn.
All right. You're up, Yuri.
They calling me a wiener?
A winner. Winner.
Oh, let me see how far I want to. run up to this guy. So if I don't look at it, I attack with disadvantage, correct?
Right.
What if I do look at it?
Then you have to make a charisma saving throw.
And if I pass that, nothing happens?
Right, you can attack like normal. Or if you fail it, I get to roll a d8. There's a cool little table of interesting things that could happen.
Yeah, I'm not going to chance it. I'm going to run up to it, 25 foot.
Okay.
And attack it. Without looking at it. Swing for the fences.
Oh, yeah, and you're going to hit.
And can I still try to trip it?
Yeah.
When I'm not looking at it?
Yeah, because you still hit, even though you're kind of like blindly swinging. So go ahead and roll a superiority die.
So that adds
to the damage.
To the damage, and then now you have to make a saving throw, or
yeah,
to see if he gets tripped or not.
Yep, my computer froze. Okay, so he took another 7 points of damage, and he's got to make a DC. What did we say it was? 13. I wrote it in your character sheet because I couldn't remember. Oh, look.
I got it. 13, yeah.
He gets a 7. So, yeah, you successfully knock this thing down with your dwarf strength. And it's laying prone now.
And I'm going to instantly attack it again.
Okay. All right, well, so this time, normally you'd have advantage, then you had disadvantage, so it cancels itself out. So it's a 9 with a 1, so it's a 10. So you still end up missing, which is horrible. There's this giant creature in front of you, and you just can't hit it.
On the ground, and I can't hit it. And I'll end my turn there, feeling like I somewhat accomplished something.
Yeah, I think it was good.
Quick question. Now that it's on its back, can it not do the eye thingy?
No, because it's still has its eyes open. It's still sitting there. Go ahead, Hector. You know the drill if you want to make the save or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of screwed up everything I was gonna do. Sorry. Spells and stuff. I'm just gonna take a 5. Yeah, I'm gonna avert my gaze. I'm gonna look at the ground, take a step up, do like a level 1 cure wounds on Kolos.
Nice.
See if we can get this going here. Cure wounds, level 1. Got 8 health back.
Sweet.
Nice. Thank you.
Welcome. I'm gonna take a few steps back over to here, and at disadvantage, try and hit this dude with my radiant bolts of missiness, because that went totally just wide.
Yeah, that totally missed.
That's the end of my turn. That's everything.
Okay, Vassen. He ain't scared. He's gonna make the save.
Yeah, I'm running in.
Oh yeah.
For my free action, I'm gonna drink some of my booze in Mugwort.
Nice. Let's see. Charisma saving.
No!
Oh no!
Oh yes!
No!
Finally. Okay. Big money, no whammies. Yes. So as you go running in, you're running up there, and before you get to him, you get to about where Meglar is, and Meglar looks like this giant hulking insect, and you make an attack at Meglar.
Die, insect scum!
God damn you, Joe Biden.
All right, so how much damage do you just hit?
That's definitely a two-handed swing. 18.
For 18 damage, Megler just gets cracked in the back of the head.
Told you there was 2 of them.
God damn, 2 of them!
We're spending the evening killing each other.
It's great.
I could take my other attack on him, right?
Yep. You only need to make one attack on a friendly.
I could finish my movement after that, or
Yeah. Yep. You still can break up your movement.
I'm gonna see him and be like, I'll deal with that after.
Sorry, Megler.
24 to hit.
Nice. 24 hits.
Two-handed.
And actually, he's prone still, so you get 26. Not that it matters, but.
Oh, nice. 13.
13. So yeah, this thing's just laying there. You're just bring the staff down and just crush into it.
I want to use my bonus action to spit the contents of my mouth out on it and over the 100 proof staff.
Beautiful.
For 1d6. For 3.
So yeah, so Vossen pulls up the staff and just spits this his alcohol on it. And just fireball just comes out of the top of this staff and ignites the giant hulking insect. The flames go up pretty quick, but he definitely looks a little singed.
That's my turn.
Okay, Mr. Lannerseth. Kolos.
Alright. I'm gonna swing at it.
I'm assuming you were also not looking.
Oh yeah. No, I was looking at it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sorry.
make the charisma save. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. But unfortunately, you still. Oh, you had advantage because he's prone, so that actually worked out really well in your favor. So you hit him for 8 points of slashing damage. Beautiful.
Alright, swing again. Ouch.
That misses, but it could have been worse.
Yep. Alright, that ends my turn.
All right. Cool. All right, for Taurus.
Taurus is, I think, hosed. I guess I'll try and shoot him at disadvantage.
Oh, sweet.
It should go well.
I'm just gonna shoot a crossbow at a group of people while closing my eyes. It's gonna be fine.
Oh no, I will not only. But I have disadvantage because he's down.
Yes, I'm gonna give you a quadruple disadvantage then.
That's
Oh,
not
man.
okay. That's
Super
not okay.
disadvantage. You're
Super
fine.
disadvantage.
12.
Yeah, 12 misses for sure.
17.
17 also misses.
Ooh.
I get back down behind my rock. And that's my turn.
In the fetal position.
No. Just get down behind the rock.
The creature, it stands up.
Some bitch.
And it's looking over at this tasty little dwarf. And he makes an attack with its claw. The 13's gonna miss. In reality, never mind. So he swings. I would think though, if you are closing your eyes, it's gonna have advantage on you. But I haven't done that yet, so I'm not gonna do it now. But I'm only saying because he would have crit with his if he had advantage. But I haven't been playing that the whole time, so I'm not gonna. Oh, I gotta fuck you over. But all right, so he takes a second attack, Yuri. And this one completely misses as well. So you just hear him just like swinging wildly over your head as you're kind of like closing your eyes, like, oh please don't hurt me. And he tries to take a bite at you with his mandibles. This time he hits though, so you feel the pressure of these giant mandibles crushing into your back as you're kind of like hunched over for 16 points of slashing damage. Let's see here. Then he's going to. That's all he's going to do. So go ahead, Meglar.
Okay. Well, do the same thing, and I'm looking at his legs.
Okay.
Not his little Yuri.
Suck a dick with your asshole, Meglar.
Can't hear you. Take that dick out of your mouth, Yuri.
All right.
All right, so 10.
He misses with a 10.
All right, I'm gonna swing again. 17.
And he swings and misses again. Meglar cannot hit anything.
Okay, that's my move.
All right, go ahead, Yuri.
Well, in all fairness, I'm going to look this thing right in its face. So, let me.
Charisma
What is that?
saving throw.
Chris?
Oh.
Perfect. I love it when that happens.
I took my chances.
Good man.
But you got the good one, so you're kind of looking at this thing's eyes, and you kind of like get distracted for a minute, but you brush it off. You're determined and pissed, and nothing happens.
Oh, I passed with a 6.
No, he just rolled shit.
Well, you can't. Yeah, you can't take reactions this turn, but I mean, that hasn't really come into play. But that's all. That's all that happens. So anytime you guys fail, you instantly can't take any reactions for your turn until your next turn. But
I'm not attacking
then I
someone
rolled like crap.
else.
So. Right.
Important thing is I can crack this thing in the face now.
Oh,
Hopefully.
Yeah. Yes, sir. With a 20 to hit for 6.
And I'm going to try again.
Go right ahead.
And
Yeah, the
miss.
second time you're gonna miss. You got a little cocky with that first hit.
And I guess I'll leave it at that.
All right, Hector.
All right. I'm going to try and hit this sucker with well, I think the order is important here. So I'm going to do the my arrow. Loosen another one of those real quick. I can never find the button. Sorry. Oh, there it is. 15? Misses, right?
Yeah, it's gonna miss.
All right, I'm gonna try and hit him with a guiding bolt. 17
Well,
also missed.
Yeah, 10 with a 10, right? Because you were not looking at him.
Oh, I forgot to say that I was looking, so I'll make my.
Oh
my
yeah,
save.
you definitely got to do that.
Yep, I forgot.
You passed anyway, so.
Nice. Okay.
All right, so yeah,
My
so regardless, your attacks all miss anyway.
Yeah. Terrible luck. I'm gonna take another step back, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, go ahead, Vasan. Kolos, you're up next.
Oh, I'm gonna keep going. Fuck, Stern is
Yes,
fucker.
and you passed. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's so good.
Fucking smack it.
So good at charisma.
They got a negative
You have a
one.
negative one. You're like the luckiest dice
Still
roller
going.
ever.
I know.
21 to hit. Yeah, that's good.
Two-handed attack. 12.
Oh, you take a big baseball swing at him, and you can feel its hard shell start to crack under the head of that staff.
Do a roundhouse kick with an unarmed attack for bonus action.
25 will hit.
For 11.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna fucking after like spin around from kicking, I'm gonna do another quarterstaff attack to his face.
Damn,
Two-handed.
It's rigged. Yeah,
Holy
it
crap.
totally hits
For 9.
for another 9. At least somebody's doing some work here. Every hit, you're just boom, boom, kicking this thing, and there's just like chunks of its like broken like skeleton are just falling off of this thing, and one of its antennas is all like jacked up now.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Kolos.
Alright, I'm gonna be looking at it.
Okay. Nice. Okay, come on. Let me see what I get here. Oh, interesting. Oh man, I roll like crap every time I roll a d8. It's not fair. All right, so same thing. You can't make reactions on this turn, but like you're kind of distracted momentarily by this flashing lights, and but nothing ill happens to you. So go ahead.
Alright. Gonna swing it with my longsword. For 18.
Nice. That's gonna hit for 9. Like a big old chunk out of him. He's looking pretty hurt now.
Alright, I'm gonna swing again.
Oh yeah, he's definitely hurt with that 10. It's just you're just hacking at him, and there's like chunks of him falling off now. It's just like it's definitely not looking good for him.
That's my move.
All right, Vitoris.
I shoot him.
Yeah.
Blindly.
Nah.
All right, so you're far. How far away? You're probably
20, 25 feet.
All right, so go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
14.
Yes. Come on, big money. Oh God. All right, so nothing happens.
You're having too much fun.
God, I
I've
just want you
I've
guys to
already-
kill each other.
I've already shot one of my party members.
I know, but it only happened like once for Vastin and once for you.
I crit him. I got a crit in there.
11 to
that's
hit.
true. 11's gonna miss.
24 to hit?
Ooh, the 24 hits on the second attack.
For 8.
Nice. So with that,
Ooh.
you send the final crossbow bolt through the back of this thing's head, and it falls over dead.
Nice.
And you guys are out of combat, officially ending this little battle.
Where'd that second one go?
That was the second one, wasn't it?
Where was the second one? I'm looking around for it.
Megalar's like, what happened? Back of my head hurts really bad.
Fucking A.
Walk by Sarge. Why do you got a crossbow bolt sticking out of you? Weird.
It looks like mine.
I pull it out. Like, thanks. I needed this. Put it back in my quiver.
Yeah, don't mention it.
So, do we know what these things are, and are there any ingredients I can pull from them?
Interesting. Okay, so you guys take a minute and you start looking through these things. Yes, go ahead. There's 2 of them. Go ahead and roll 2 survival checks, Hector. Beautiful. So you take a couple minutes. You pull out your trusty little knife or something. I'm assuming you have, and you go to those 2 little glowing eyes that were in the center of this thing's head. It's got these 2 massive insect eyes, but towards the outside of its head. But those 2 little like hypnotic eyes, you successfully kind of take a couple minutes just to carve them out, and you take all 4 of these eyes and put them in your pocket or what have you.
Nice.
So they are Umber Hulk eyes. So this is where Snothers is telling you what these things are, that they're these creatures that burrow through the ground, and they've been known to burrow like through solid rock, and they have like a hypnotic gaze that can scramble people's minds.
Nice.
I don't believe it. I have fucking the mental fortitude of a god.
Yeah. Nearly.
So I think.
Right.
Yeah, so you guys take a couple minutes down here, and you're like going through these through this cavern, looking at all the bones, and you see all these like giant insect mounds of poop, and the only other thing you see is the glow coming from this tunnel to the southeast.
Gotcha. After we done with that fight, it would take a few minutes to poke some eyes out. What's per time? How long? About 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah, maybe 10 minutes at the most. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna refresh the light spell on my hand crossbows.
Like every time I see him do that, I look over and I was like, "Oh yeah, hey Fawcett." I'll give him a refresh on his staff for light.
So Fawcett, as you're standing there after a couple of minutes, you start hearing scuttling noises and like scratching noises, and some of the tunnels, like you could tell it's coming way up above, but you can hear a faint scratching noises.
Like, am I concerned that it may be coming for fucking Oceanus?
Maybe
that far up, or
maybe
like
more so in one of the Swiss cheese holes than in the middle. Like you can hear. I mean, you hear it, and so does Hector. You guys can kind of recognize this as the sound of like a large insect climbing through these tunnels, kind of scuttling around.
I think we need to get moving.
Let's carry on. I'll lead the way.
Sounds like there's something coming.
I'm not opposed to that, but don't forget we are trying to make these tunnels safe again. So,
Do you want to wait and see what it is?
I'm good actually.
Are you sure?
No, I'm good. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, and I don't want to be the ambushy. Maybe if we could like circle around and ambush it.
We're in a cavern. We can circle all you want.
So then I guess we move on, huh?
All right, so you guys are moving on. So Yuri's leading the way. As you go deeper into this cavern, this small tunnel, it's only about 5 feet wide, and but it's actually like really tall. It's like 40 feet high, but it's only about 5 to 10 feet wide. It's the same thing. It's got a whole bunch of loose stone and around it. You do see like some footprints along the dirt area as you're walking through there, and it almost looks like a drag mark, like something got dragged down this path. And as you enter this cavern, it opens up into like a little bit wider of a cavern. It's more of a small chamber, I guess you'd say. This is about like 40 feet high by about 40 feet wide, and it's well lit because as you enter this room, there's these large blue gems glowing from the walls. At the far end of this cavern, you see a miner slumped up against the wall. It's a dwarven miner, and he's sitting up against the wall. His head's slumped over. He has a book in his hand that's kind of sprawled out over his lap, and like a pencil in his right hand, clutching to it tightly.
Like he's dead?
He appears to be dead. He's slumped over. From where you are, you can see that his body is already like deteriorating.
I'm gonna run over to him and inspect him.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
I don't think dwarves are very good at investigating.
Could be.
But
Some might be.
not this one.
All right, well, so just by looking at him, though, I mean, you can tell he is wearing the dwarven miner clothes that, like, you've seen the other miners wearing previously. And you kind of take a little bit of look at him, and you do realize this is not your brother.
Like I'm 100% sure?
Yeah, you're 100% sure it's not your brother. Do a medicine check, too, while you're at it. Okay, so as you're kind of like slowly like picking this guy's head up and you're looking and it's not your brother and you realize this guy's got a broken leg. You can see the bone actually like extended, like fractured through his skin, and you kind of look deeper and you see that the drag marks on the ground were actually stop at himself. Like you can kind of figure that he, with a broken leg, kind of dragged himself all the way to the back of this tunnel. And he looks like really skinny, like really like malnourished, and his skin is starting to decompose, and you can see like his hands are like gripping like tightly around this pencil, and even his fingernails are starting to like rot off. So he's definitely in a stage of decay. Like he's been here for definitely for a few weeks. So, but you also. Sorry, go ahead.
He's beyond saving.
Yeah, there's no like reviving this guy. But yeah, you happen to look at this book that he's got, this open book on his lap, and I'm assuming you're gonna want to take it. Or
I'm gonna take.
Okay.
I'm definitely taking the book from him.
Okay, so
and the pencil.
Okay, so you take both of those, and I'm going to put this in your journal. Now, it's up to you. Do you want to show everybody else this or no?
I
can give it to you first if you want to take a look at it.
It's a porno mag.
Sure.
Okay, so you should be able to see this journal now. Then just let me know what you want to do with it. So what are the rest of you guys doing at this point?
Is this written in common?
Yes, it's written in common.
I'm just keeping ears out.
Yeah, I'm like very concerned about the noises we heard, so I'm like just trying to keep eye out.
I'm just chilling by the rock.
So we noticed him walk over to the body, right?
Yeah, so you guys see him kind of like rush over there.
Kolos is going to walk over and kneel down next to the body and say a little prayer.
Nice. How does the prayer go?
I don't know. I don't speak. Hang on. No. Never mind. I don't know which of those languages it is.
I guess so. More so, just sum it up. Like, what are you saying?
Oh, gotcha. Just saying a prayer for his soul to make sure he goes to heaven, or
wherever go.
Wherever doors go. Yeah.
Nice. Go ahead and add a point of inspiration to yourself.
Yeah.
Wait, do you say this in Primordial?
I don't know if I say it in Primordial or Abyssal. I forgot which one was, but it's one of the two.
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, do not say it in common.
As Voss and I are like keeping a lookout, I just fucking like just side eye a little bit Voss and like, what the
what is going on?
Right.
I just like shrug. I'm like, oh.
Just... As we're waiting, I'll just spark my hands up so I can have some light also.
So the rest of you guys see Yuri pick up this book, and he's standing near the corpse reading this book, by the way.
Well, I mean, did they hear the conversation the small talk I was having with Yuri? That's kind of why I'm not going over there, because of what Yuri said prior about it.
Well, I'm assuming for the most part, you guys have all heard that, because you were all pretty much bunched up as you were walking in the cave. So like any little small talk, I mean, unless you guys were spread out, everybody
kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm sure most of you guys are gonna know now that Yuri was looking for his brother.
As I look around our group, actually, do I notice anybody that's like still just like beat to shit, or does everybody look halfway decent?
Yeah, everybody looks pretty good except for Kolos.
Yeah, I don't know how to use my cure wounds. If somebody could help me out with some spells here, real quick.
Sure.
Nor do I know how to use Divine Smite / Branding Smite.
That's just like an ability you can use when you make an attack. You get to add.
okay.
I forget how many times you get to do it, but it's
It
so many
takes
times
spell
per
slots.
level. Okay.
So I have no clue how to do spell slots.
Gotcha. Is he playing on D&D Beyond or on
Roll 20.
Yeah. So let me just click on your sheet here. So on your character sheet, and where it says spell, so it has. I'm gonna set it to 4. So it says slots remaining. So first level you have 4 spell slots, and you have 2 second level slots. So when
Okay.
you use one, you just take that little ticker thing and drop it down one.
Drop it down. Okay.
You only have so many spells that are prepared. I'm pretty sure, right? As a paladin, I don't think you have all these spells prepared. I don't know what it is for a paladin.
I don't have all these.
There's a certain thing that says like your paladin level plus your proficiency bonus or something, or your wisdom modifier.
Yep.
But yeah, so you'll have to. That's what the little bubbles on the left hand side for. So like you can bubble in the ones that you have prepared for the day.
Oh, okay. I see.
So even though you may know those, but you only have so many that are like fresh in your mind as you like kind of like, when you're taking a rest or something, as you're, concentrating on memorizing these spells for the day.
Okay.
And then like out of combat, you can cast spells at will. It'll still use a spell slot or whatever, but they recharge on a long rest unless otherwise stated.
Okay.
Oh, so this is the size of the cave. Like, there's no other ways out of this area, right?
Yeah, this looks like this is it. This is the depths of the cave, and yeah, this particular room is pretty small, and it's literally lined with these blue gems. When you look straight up, though, Vasen, you don't see. You notice that you don't see any of those like Swiss cheese holes in the ceiling or anything like that. So you can kind of tell that these creatures haven't really made their way into this part of the tunnel.
I want to like hold my staff up as high as I can to see up as high as I can. Like, how tall is the ceiling? Is it as tall, like halfway up to where the Swiss cheese is in the other area?
Yeah, so you hold it up, and you can kind of like look up into the darkness, and you can see 40 feet, and you can actually just start seeing the ceiling. It's about a 40-foot high ceiling, and there's no holes in the walls or ceiling.
All right. I want to just look around for any signs of, like other people were here. Like drag marks or anything else besides the one that we saw the one dwarf dying in the corner.
Yeah, go ahead and make another investigation check.
10.
Yeah, so you take a couple of minutes as Yuri's over here reading to himself, and you look around, and in this particular room, there is no other tracks. So you don't see any footprints in here or anything. No, I take it back. You do see a few. You do see some footprints and stuff, but they look kind of more old, I guess you'd say. The more recently, you see the drag mark kind of cover over a lot of the older footprints. But you do see like little fragments of the blue gems like on the ground near some of the larger gems. So you can kind of figure that like some of these have been getting like chipped off into smaller, more usable pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, you don't see any like supplies or anything like that in there. This is a pretty pristine cave. There's no insect feces or any bones in this cave. So the only thing is the rotting body of this dwarf in the corner.
Okay.
Kolos a quick cure wounds. Give you 8 hit points back.
Thank you.
Yep.
So, is my mic on?
Yes.
Yep.
So I will decide to share this information with everyone.
Cool. All right, so Yuri shows you guys. I'm assuming you're just gonna like show them the book or start telling them about it. I don't know. It's up to you what you want to do, but.
Actually, I just kind of dropped my head, really bummed out, and just hand the letter out to Vasen for him, so he can read it.
Do you guys want me to read this aloud?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys look at this book. Vasen, I'm going to assume that you get the book from Yuri. Yuri has got his head hang low. And Vasen starts reading from the book. And it looks like it's kind of like a journal. And it starts with, it's my first day in Saltmarsh. Although I miss my family, I believe that this job at the mine is going to give me the break that I've been looking for. Hopefully, with enough money, I'll be able to afford a new house for my family back in Slywind. I miss you so much, Ingra. So these are broken up into different like journal entries. So like the next page it says Saltmarsh seems nice, much like Slywind, but mostly humans. The only dwarves I've met in town have been at the Wicker Goat Tavern. I finally met Manistrad Copperlax. She told me to report to the mine in 2 days. She says I can catch a ride up there in a wagon with her and a few other miners. One of the new miners is a fellow dwarf named Javi Runestone. He says he's from the Goldfish clan. I'm not sure, but I think he comes from the north. He did say he is looking for a place to call his own. His parents and brother were killed during an orc raid on his village. He spent years as a slave to those savages. Honestly, he's lucky to be alive. Tomorrow, Javi and I are headed up to a dig site with Copperlax. Tonight, however, we drink. Javi and I are headed down to the Wicker Goat for some good meat and some good meat. Last night was fun, what I remember of it. I woke up on the beach with a wet beard and no pants. Too bad Copperlax wouldn't have a drink with us. I guess she was too busy with her meeting with some fancy-looking fellows down in the cellar. It's been 2 weeks. The gold is flowing pretty steady out of the mine. The work isn't overly taxing, but I feel like the pay is a little on the light side. Lately, Javi has been telling me about the town of Vermilion. Supposedly, it's an old mining town that has a platinum mine with no owner. The town is not on any maps and has been long forgotten. Javi heard from some adventurers that a book in the Citadel of Candlekeep is the map to Vermilion. I think he plans on looking for it. I don't think I can go on some foolish adventure so far from home. Javi is my only friend here. Hopefully he will not leave. The night shift dug deep into the far reaches of the mine. They found these amazing blue gems. They must be valuable. Copperlax is offering a gold bonus to anyone who brings her the gems. Some of the guys say strange new tunnels have been seen down there. They look like they've been dug out overnight. I think tomorrow I will join the night shift and try my luck at getting some of these blue gems out. They're all dead. It's been days. I'm so hungry. I don't dare leave the light. I don't dare make a sound. There's no way out. I can hear them digging. I should have left with Javi. I love you, Ingra. So this was the journal of Grenick Lightaxe, the rotting dwarf. So what does Yuri feel about this?
Yuri's definitely sad about the whole situation. He also realizes that his brother thinks he's dead, as he thought his brother was dead.
But didn't say that he was dead, right?
No, but it said that his brother was and parents were killed.
No, I get that, but it's pretty much like he doesn't know you're alive, but he didn't die down here with this other dwarf, right?
Right.
Like
yeah.
the last thing was like they're all dead, but was he part of it, or did he already leave to go to the platinum mine?
So as far as you guys can tell from the way the journal's written, yeah, Javi decided not to go any further. Like he wasn't making enough money in the mine, so he decided.
All right, that's what I was trying to get out of it.
Yeah,
like, he didn't stay here. He moved on.
He moved on. He's looking for this other rumored mine, this platinum mine.
All right,
but
he went to that one place. Is it? All right, the Grimlex journal. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that was here.
Yeah, so Grenick Lightaxe, he was Javi's friend, and he ended up staying in the mine and met his doom. But
Right, so he went to that place to look for that map, the Citadel of the Candlekeep, probably. right?
Right. That's what you can kind of assume that he's looking
Yeah.
for
Well,
fortune and
that's what
glory.
my character is thinking. Well, after reading over that note, that there's a good chance that maybe he was smart enough to go elsewhere.
Right, and that's the thing. Like Yuri was saying, uh, Javi thinks that Yuri was dead the whole time, and his parents were murdered, so he was just out on his own. That's why he left his home. Yuri just thought he was taken prisoner, which I guess he was. He was taken prisoner for a while, but being split up for all these 50 years or whatever. Yeah, I'm assuming Javi probably gave up and figured that Yuri was gone. Yuri was dead.
But he's not dead.
But neither one of them. I mean, as far as you know,
Yeah. Well, he's not dead here.
he's not dead here, right?
So we don't know. He's not here dead, so there's still a chance he's alive.
And the interesting thing too is that, from what you guys can tell, he's this body of this dwarf. He's not like a skeleton or anything. So he's still decomposing. So it's been weeks that he's been down here, and since he's written this journal, and he's malnourished, so he probably spent a little bit of time hiding, in the cave by himself. So it's very possible that that Javi isn't too far behind, or too far ahead of you guys, I should say.
Oh, gotcha. So,
I mean, I definitely have no interest in being in here now.
but aren't we supposed to be getting information also if this chick is actually fucking skimming off the top?
Well,
I mean, this note saying she was having shady dealings with people.
she's buying the blue gems with all the gold, is what I'm assuming, not spending it at the tavern.
Well, no, I thought the blue gems were selling for the gold.
Yeah, she's spending the gold on the blue gems.
She's paying the miners. I think it's at 100 gold for the blue gems.
But she's got to be selling the blue gems if she's going to be paying a good price for them, you know what I mean?
Probably for something a lot more than 100 gold.
Yeah, and she's doing some dealings with some dude, right?
At the bottom of the tavern, or in the cellar of the tavern.
So we need to fucking find out what the hell's going on. What if she's doing dealings with some fucking douchebags, under the king's nose for these blue crystals that are for something.
If I look at these crystals, do I think I could be able to use these as like a gem in my potion making stuff?
Yeah, you go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Hell yeah. Oh, 17.
Yeah, so you hold on to these things for a little bit, and you start doing some incantations, and you start feeling this thing, and you feel the vibration of this magical vibration of these, and you do feel like these gems could be used to make magic potions.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna look around and see if I can find any that are just like relatively loose and easy to get out.
Sure. Just roll an investigation check.
They're alphabetical there, but just find the high ones. There we go. Investigation.
Okay.
Ooh, it's 24.
That's pretty good.
Got to be something special about these gems.
All right, so right off the bat, you find 7 that are small, small enough that I guess you'd call them small blue gems that you fit down inside your pouch.
I'm gonna stash this away, obviously, because I don't want what's her face finding out that I have them.
Yeah, so you got 7 plus the 5 you found up top. So what are the rest of you guys doing? Meglar, what are you thinking about right now?
Well, I was looking at Hector, noticing how he was trying to figure out a way of getting these things out. What do you need me to do? Do you need me to cut these things out?
I mean, sure. If you want to. I got enough for me.
Well, I'll cut some more for me then.
Hell yeah. Also, we should probably keep these on the DL so that nosy dwarf lady doesn't find out we have them. Also, this might be stealing. I'm not real sure. It's a bit of a gray area, so they're technically the kings. The king likes us. And I don't know how much, if he likes us that much. I'm sure Snodlers would be opposed. It's whatever.
I'm not crazy about the king, so.
I mean, I like to stand on his good side.
So, what do you want to try to do, Megler?
Could I just use my strength to pull one of them out?
Yeah, you can go ahead and try making an athletics check at disadvantage.
Oh,
all right.
24.
So that's still pretty good that you take a couple of minutes and you start trying to grab some of these bigger ones and you start pulling and pulling, but even with a 24, they're not really budging. But you do end up giving up on some of the bigger ones, and you see some more that are a little bit loose, like in the side of the cave, and you do manage to pull a couple of them out.
All right.
So you ended up getting about 12 more of these small blue gems that you pull.
Oh, shit.
You pull one out, and they all kind of like break up, and now you got a nice little handful of these blue gems.
All right, I'm gonna bag those things up.
Yeah, while they're all doing that, I'm here at the mouth of the cave, like listening to see, because if what we heard before is coming for us still.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so
I save all my good rolls for damage. Sorry.
It's okay. You don't really hear much, but the closer you get to the mouth of the cave, in the distance you hear some more of that scuttering sound. It does sound a little bit closer than it did, but you can't pinpoint where it's coming from. But you know it's not coming from like where you guys are at in here.
So it's coming from the area where we kind of just came from, got ambushed.
Yeah.
So, should I put
Yes.
this thing,
Yes,
this guy,
I do.
should I put this guy out of his misery, or let him be?
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's been dead for weeks. I don't know how much more misery he'd be in. That's why. I mean, he got last rites and everything. He's like,
Well,
can I falling from his hand?
Can I run his pockets and see if he's got anything on him?
Yeah, you could do an investigation check on, try to search his pockets.
See if he's got a pocket axe.
Investigation.
Yeah, you kind of search around his pockets, and he doesn't have much on him. He's got about 12 copper pieces on him. That's about it.
I'll just leave those be. Well, no, I'll take those.
Every little bit helps.
Helps the cause.
So, I really wish Snodlers was here.
He messaged me. He fell asleep. Didn't realize the time zone change. Hadn't eaten anything. But he's out trying to eat right now.
So as you guys are doing that, a couple of minutes goes by as you guys are kind of all like catching your breath a little bit, and up above you, Yuri, you start hearing the sounds of that burrowing sound, but it's coming directly from up above your head.
Just announced to everyone. Got another one coming, guys.
I want to use the Rod of Finding to know exactly where it's going to come out.
Cool.
And set up an ambush.
Can you post the Rod of Finding? I made it, but I don't remember.
Now within 60 feet. So if it's within 60 feet.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Okay, 60 feet. Okay, so yeah, you're holding the rod of finding out. Which direction are you holding it?
As I believe my character thought it was coming from the cave entrance where my character's standing.
Okay. Yeah, so you're holding it out, and it's got a slight vibration to it, but it's nothing too crazy. So I guess you can kind of tell if there's nothing too close to you.
Yeah, I want to kind of wave it around and see if it picks up any, kind of like fucking a tuning fork to see if it fucking gets louder and louder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the pretty steady vibration to your left, like that direction.
So I just see my character just holding it off to that side, and I kind of back up against the wall, as it's humming a little bit more to that side. Is and I'm gonna point. I think it's coming from this direction, and I point over to the wall.
Prepping, get ready.
Is this a constant noise?
I mean, you just heard it starting, Yuri. I mean, this is all taking place in just in a matter of a minute. So
there's no big rocks to hide behind.
I want to try something. I'm going to cast light on Vossen's staff and try and make it match the blue glow from the crystals the best I can.
I'm sure you could do that.
I don't know if it's going to do anything or not, but it seems like it might. So
I gotcha. Yeah. So Vossen's staff just starts glowing a blue light.
Yep.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? You hear a noise coming from behind you, and Vossen lets you guys know that there's some noises in front of you.
Gonna have my long sword ready.
Is that all we need in this cave? Do you have everything you want out of here? Because I think we need to get the hell out of here. I mean, are we gonna stay and try to clear this cave out? Do you care anymore?
Realizing that I'm pretty sure my brother's not in here, I don't have no reason to be in here.
I'm trying
No,
to
more or less. Are we going? We still have the objective to find out what's going on with this place with the king also.
Yeah, exactly.
That's part of Eleander's trying to do that. But would the note kind of suffice for that? She's got shady dealings going with some dude. You know what I mean? Would that be enough information?
Probably. And then if not, we could maybe follow her, stealth into a meeting.
Yeah. Or do we not waste time and, go try to hunt down Yuri's brother? I mean, he can't be more than, 2 weeks away?
Yeah, but you don't know. That was when the journal was written.
Well, we have a journal writing saying he probably went off to make money in this town, and he heard of a book that has the deed or the map to this mine. So if he's a dwarf and trying to make money, we can assume that could be where he's headed.
He's either in a mine or in a bar, probably.
That's what I mean. He's either at that mine, at the place where the book is, or in a fucking tavern drunk somewhere.
Might be at the Wicker Goat Tavern.
Yeah. Or that'd be a place to start if he frequented there, you know what I mean? We could check in. But either way, we need to do something, because this noise is probably getting louder.
Can we tell if it's just one, or if it's 2, 3, or is it
you can't really tell. Even with the rod of finding, it's just a general area that he's getting the feeling from.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sound coming from behind you, I mean, you don't really know. You just hear this digging sound. It's getting louder and louder the longer you guys are debating.
Just assuming it is one of those things.
Oh yeah, 100% gonna assume that.
we can either stand here and wait for it to bust through the wall, or head back towards the
Elevator.
elevator, if you want to call it that. And if it busts out, it busts out. You know what I mean?
I'm down. Let's go to the elevator.
I light my hands up and start moving, I suppose.
How long? Oh, so for the next minute I have this. I'm just gonna hold the rod out. How long does it take? Is it gonna take more than a minute to get out there? Because if it is, I'll expend another charge to
It takes.
have it honing.
It probably only takes a minute to get up back to the lift.
All right, I got 5 charges on it, so I'll use another one, and then if it takes that long I want to kind of use it, because how long did it take to go all the way up?
It takes 10 minutes to get up to the top.
All right, well, I want to use it until...
Let me put it this way. It took 10 minutes to get down. You don't know how long it's going to take to get back up.
No, it might take longer.
Maybe twice as long, I would say.
It is Oceanus who's going to be cranking us up.
He might have went and took a break. You don't know.
Yeah. We don't even know if we're going to get up. All right, well, I guess I'll hold the rod of finding, and keep it out until we start getting cranked up. Because I don't know how long that's going to take.
Okay.
So if we're on the ground, I want to know which direction I'm going to get attacked from. But if we're starting to go up, I guess we're fucked either way.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds real quick at level 1.
Okay.
Just to get a little bit more health. And then I'm going to try to pick this dwarf's body up and carry him on my shoulders.
Good idea. Bait.
Okay.
Just in case they come, you could throw it at it.
All right. So so you're doing that. So were the rest? Let me tell you. Ask you this. So did the rest of you guys wait for him? Because it's gonna be difficult carrying somebody over your shoulder. You're only gonna be moving half the speed. So did anybody wait up for him, or did you guys all go back to the?
Yeah, if I saw him picking somebody up and taking him, I would wait. But if I didn't notice, I would just keep going. Obviously.
I barrel assed back towards the elevator as soon as the decision was made.
Okay. Vitoris, Megler, what did you guys do?
We're still on the elevator, right?
No.
No.
He's asking, what are you doing prior to that?
Yeah, if he's going to carry the body, I'll walk with him.
Okay, so
I'm going to go over there and assist him with the body.
all right.
We'll sit on the elevator by myself, wondering where the hell everybody is.
Okay, so the rest of you guys
Oh, no, I came with you, Yuri.
Okay, so you guys are back to the left. I'm gonna put you guys back there. All right, so as you guys got about halfway, so you guys get to the left, and then these guys get about halfway. You hear the explosion come from behind you guys, Kolos and the gang, as one of these creatures burrows through and breaks through into the chamber. And then we are going to roll for initiative.
No. Would I know that it burrowed through?
You probably would have heard it. It's really loud when this thing busted through from a vertical, and all these rocks just fall down into the cavern, and it just echoes through the whole cave.
Oh,
We only got 60 feet. That's 55 feet where it came in.
do we have the initiative tracker up already?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Don't know what I did.
I'll make sure everybody's in there before I hit the button this time.
Do I have a way to open it? Because I can't see it.
You can't see it?
Yeah.
Can everybody else see it?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could close it and open it back up. It should keep our rolls.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay. I don't know why that happens to you.
3, you rolled a 13 for initiative.
Hey, mine's
So if you guys all tie, I'll let you guys decide who wants to go first.
I have +4.
So let me put it in descending.
13.4 for me.
But I like the idea better. If you guys like all tie, I'll just give you guys the advantage of if you want to strategically place one over the other.
Gotcha.
So, first of all, Yuri, how come you're not in here?
He shit himself on the lift, and he's like shaking. He's not going nowhere. It's like, fuck this shit, dog.
Yuri, are you muted?
I am. I was.
Jesus. All right, so your ass is back on the lift. Did you roll initiative?
I didn't.
Okay, so you guys have the 13s. Who wants to go first? Vasen, Megler,
Yeah.
or Kolos? You guys can figure this
I'll
out.
go first. I got +4 initiative, so I'll just add to that. I mean, and no, unless someone else has something special they want to do. We all have 13s. Discuss.
I mean, I'm good with whatever you guys want to do. I still gotta put the body down.
You could use it as a weapon.
Like I said, throw it at it and use it as a meal.
No, I won't put it down.
Well, then I'll go first then.
Okay, so it'll go Vasen, Megler, and Kolos. All right, so Vasen, you heard the big crash from behind you. And you're first to jump into action.
Does the rod sense anything else around the
Okay,
vicinity I'm
so
in?
the rod
That's
starts
the question I
shaking more violently now as you kind of hold it up like above you. You can sense it's starting to really shake.
All right, well then I'm gonna fucking come over here and yell to Yuri and Hector, there's another one above us. And then I want to hold my action to attack it. I can't use patient defense unless I use an action, correct?
You can just dodge as an action, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cost
But
you a
then
key
I won't
point.
be able to use. I won't be able to hold an action to attack. You know what I mean?
Right.
Fuck it. I'll just hold my action to fucking whack this fucking thing as soon as it comes out.
All right, so
I know something's coming.
So if something comes out from above you, you're gonna smack it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking use my action to attack.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, Megler, what are you gonna do? So you bringing up the rear of the group, Megler. You can actually see this thing land from the ceiling down to the ground with this huge thud.
All right, just to be fair, I do look back and I see its eyes.
Oh, beautiful. All right, go ahead and make a charisma save.
Okay, 16.
So you pass. So.
All right.
Nothing happens.
So are we attacking this thing or are we dodging him?
So whatever Megler thinks, whatever you think Megler would do in this situation.
Throw a javelin.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'll throw the shitty javelin at him.
Yes! Throw the javelin.
At least not one, you know what I'm saying?
So you throw the shitty javelin and it goes wide and lands in the dirt next to the creature.
Oh. What to do?
Fuck it, throw another one.
He doesn't want to lose a good one.
We got a hit with it then.
I mean, the one's over by wherever he threw it.
I will end right here.
Okay. Okay, so Kolos, yeah, you heard this thing land behind you. You kind of look over your shoulder and twist around a little bit, and you can see the kind of the dust settle as you hear the growling of this creature from behind you.
All right. How much movement speed is it going to cost me to put down the dwarf?
Well, you can drop the dwarf for free.
Okay.
So you're gonna drop the dwarf.
I'm just gonna drop the dwarf, move up to there, And then I'm going to draw my longsword and shield out. Because I didn't have them while I was carrying them.
Right. Okay.
That's technically my action, right? Drawing.
So dropping is your free action, and then drawing, you can technically only draw one thing. So you can draw your sword or your shield.
I'm going to draw both. So, or can I only draw one?
You can only draw one.
Oh, okay. Shield then.
Because otherwise, it kind of like screws up anybody that has the dual wielder feat.
Gotcha.
So you pull your shield out. Okay.
Yep. That's about it.
All right. So Vitoris, yeah, you're in that little group there.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go retrieve Meglar's javelin for him? I think that's probably.
No. Meglar's on his own for his javelin. I'm gonna shoot
Meglar
it.
looks at Vectorus and goes, "Just who the hell are you anyway?"
The guy who doesn't care about your javelin. That's a natural one.
I don't remember you hanging with us before.
Perfect. Go ahead and Kolos, make a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry, Kolos.
That's alright.
Nice. So as soon as you hear like the string go on the crossbow, Kolos, you kind of step aside real quick as the crossbow bolt goes whizzing by your face. And what else you gonna do, Vitoris?
Hopefully not shoot him. 11?
So you take a shot and it just misses.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my sad face on, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Hector, back up in the middle of the cave. Hector, from where you're at, you're starting to hear this clawing noise. And actually, it's not even clawing. It's more of like the skittering noise. And it's kind of getting louder from one of the tunnels that is nearest to you. It's probably about 10, 15 feet in the air off to your left. You can hear something coming down one of these tunnels.
Crap. All right. I'm gonna Well, okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to transform into my starry form. I'm gonna do dragon this time. I'm gonna use my last 3rd level spell to conjure animals. I'm going to summon. I think I get 4 apes, right? So it's 4 beasts, half or lower. They're half. So I get 4 apes.
Nice.
So I'm going to tell one to protect me, the other one to climb up top and get ready to help with the winch, and then the 2 others to go grab the body.
Freaking apes, man.
Apes for days. I don't know if he's going to be able to climb those walls or not, but he's going to try.
Okay, so I'm going to give you your apes.
Like it.
They look mean. Okay. All right, so you're going to have to run this through me again. What are you going to have these apes do?
Okay, so I want 2 of them to go grab the body, the dwarf body.
Okay.
I want one of them to climb up top and help with the winch.
All right, let's move these 2. So they have a 30-foot speed. So you summon these 4 apes. They're probably all within the vicinity of you. They can move 30 feet. So they walk around these rocks. We'll say he's here because there's like a big pile of rocks there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this ape gets over to the body. We'll say this other one gets right next to him as well. So those 2 of them go to get the body. Then what's going to happen?
One's going to protect me, and the other one's going to climb up top to get ready to help with the winch.
Okay, so this guy starts climbing the walls.
Yeah.
Okay.
He also has a 30-foot climb speed, but again, I don't know if if these walls are even climbable or not. But it's my best guess.
Do you have his character sheet up? Because I do as well.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just go ahead and do a strength check for the ape because he has enough movement to start climbing the walls.
Oh.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'll give it to him. And there's not a lot of like handholds here, but he finds just enough, and he starts climbing. He's about 10 feet up this 120-foot wall.
Gotcha. And then I'm going to use my movement speed to get towards the lift.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so then is the big creature. So yeah, it sees the fish guy in the back, and it just comes like charging over at you. And it is going to make a... Well, that's the ape's character sheet.
Sorry.
Here we go. He's going to make an attack with his claw at you, Kolos, with a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For the first attack, and the second attack is another 26 to hit. Oh my god.
You might want to refresh your lobby there.
And then he tries to attack you with his mandibles with a 10 to hit. So you take 12 and 10, so 22 points of slashing damage as this thing just comes running at you full speed with both claws. It just tears into you.
Amazing.
Then that's it for his turn. Go ahead, Yuri.
I'm going to roll off from the elevator. I lost my place here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm going to roll off the elevator and move down here to the corner as far as I can go and hold my action in case something pops out. I will attack it.
Okay.
And that's all for my turn.
All right, so then all of a sudden, you guys at the other chamber is when this other creature comes flying out of the tunnel above you. It like leaps out and lands just on the other side of this pile of rocks here.
Oh, nice.
So we're gonna add a turn for him, and then he's gonna be at the end of the turn order. Come on, guy.
And then I get my attack for when he lands.
Yep. So he is. He lands about 15 feet away from you on this pile of rocks, but as he lands, he sees you instantly because he saw you from up on top of the tunnel as he jumps out, and he's gonna run over to you. So go ahead and make your attack on him. All right, go ahead, Yuri. Boom. So yeah, that's a nice big old swing as this thing didn't expect it. And
Two-handed.
so hold on a second. So, but as this thing lands and it's running over, you got to make a charisma save.
That's right, because I'm stupid and I just stare.
Hey, what was that?
Oh no.
I don't, I'm not catching on yet that you can't look at it.
Oh, and he gets the 7. Okay, so
Damn it.
So when that happens, you're instantly like mesmerized, and you run over to Hector, and you make your attack on Hector.
Oh,
God,
21 to
damn
hit Hector for 13.
Oh, that absolutely hits.
13 damage.
Damn.
Okay.
Wait, I gotta do another charisma on my turn, don't I?
Nope, just at the beginning of your turn. I should have made it for you at the beginning, or you should have had it done at the beginning of your turn. So.
Oh, but he wasn't down yet, though, right? So that was he jumped down, and I saw him on my reaction.
Oh yeah, so it would have been your reaction. So it's not actually the
That was
beginning
holding
of your
my
turn.
action.
Oh, wait, hold on a
I'll have
second.
to do it again.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of a weird thing because it's. Yeah, I'd say you'd have to do it again because that's kind of like the reaction is your extension of your previous turn, right? So, all right, so that kind of stinks.
I'm
but-
fine with that. I was just
Okay, so this thing,
Fine,
as it sees you go and attack your buddy, it runs over and it makes an attack at you. So it swings a giant claw at you. The first one, you duck, it misses. Swings again, 14.
miss.
That misses. Okay, and then it tries to pick you up with these mandibles from behind with a 16,
Fuck off, bitch.
and it misses. Okay, so that's it for his turn. So,
Like I notice it and I'd look back right at it because I just thought I saw one in front of me and I whacked it, and then I look back and stare at it again.
that's horrible. All
When
right,
I
so,
go-
so go ahead and make a charisma save. Oh god, we'll roll a d8. Oh no.
Ow!
You have to make another attack on Hector.
Jesus.
Oh no! There's two of them. I'm surrounded.
Oh man.
Yeah,
For
What are you doing?
13.
Oh shit.
fucking shit.
I'm surrounded.
Oh no. All right, so you still have your action.
Oh, my other action.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking swing back at the one that just attacked me.
Okay.
So I'm swinging, I'm flailing like crazy. I'm like, oh shit, I'm fucking everywhere. 13 to hit.
Oh no, and it misses.
That's my
Oh,
I can't bonus action unless I hit, right?
No, I think you can bonus action regardless. If you have a
Yeah,
bonus
after
action.
After that whiff, I'm gonna unarmed strike for 19
Nice, so that one's gonna connect.
for 7.
Nice, okay. So this thing, you catch it off guard as you just like punch it in the face.
And that's my turn.
All right. That brings us all the way back to Megler down in the tunnel.
So I am gonna look at his face as I do run right up to him. So
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
I was gonna say this might be a good time to remind people not to forget about their things like all of your character,
Oh, your abilities?
all your abilities and stuff. Those fancy things on your character sheets.
all right, 12.
Yeah, so a 12 fails, so let's see what happens. Ooh, but you get lucky, so nothing happens. So you can't take reactions this turn, but you're still locked on this thing. You're focused. So yeah, you run up to it, and what do you do?
I'm gonna enter rage.
Hell yeah.
And see, I'm gonna use my one-handed longsword.
And you miss.
Okay, again.
You tried real hard though. This time you connect.
What the hell?
So yeah, you bring this thing right down for 8
Oh,
points.
there it is.
8 points of damage. Nice.
Okay. All right, that's my move.
All right, Kolos.
Can I cure wounds and hit with longsword?
No, you can only cast a spell or make 2 attacks.
Or melee?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna swing with the longsword.
Yeah, so he pulls the longsword out, looking all angry. Nice. So that connects for 11 points of slashing damage. Beautiful.
I'm going to hit it with Divine Smite as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do that at level 2. So that's 3d8.
Nice. Okay. So go ahead.
I'm just going to roll the 3d8.
Yeah, that's fine.
So plus 18 damage.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, well, that like your sword just starts like glowing this this amazing white light, and the whole room fills with this white light as you just slash right into this thing, and you see it just like scream out in pain.
Alright. I'm going to swing again with the longsword. 16.
This time, as it rears back in pain, you take another swing and it just misses it.
Can I use my inspiration to add, what is it, D6 or D4?
So the inspiration allows you to roll with advantage.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't matter
So
either way.
Yeah.
Gotcha. It's the other ability that I'm thinking of that adds stuff. Never mind. Alright, cool. That ends my turn.
And to use your inspiration, just as let you guys know, you have to use that before you make the roll. Like say
okay.
say I'm going to make inspiration or use my inspiration and then roll it.
Okay.
Okay, so Vitoris, you get another chance here.
We'll see what happens.
You got this.
16 to hit.
All right, so yeah, this big hulking creature, you just try to take a shot at it, and it's just it's quick. It's being that large, it's quick, and you take a shot at it, and it just kind of like ducks out of the way, and you miss. Oh, by the way, you have to make a charisma saving throw, please.
20.
Beautiful. You still miss, so go ahead and make another attack if you feel inclined. Oh, God.
Beautiful. You still suck.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, Kolos, but you are the closest to his line of fire, so please make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, dear God. So go ahead and roll some damage, Vitoris, as you just...
2 piercing.
Kolos, you take 2 piercing damage. You feel a bolt just get wedged right between your shoulder blades.
Just gonna point out that Colos is getting annoyed being a pincushion.
But Taurus is getting annoyed not being able to hit anything but his friends. That's it for my turn.
All right, Hector.
I need to get Dave's hacks.
I know, right?
My hacks aren't working so good. I fucking beat the shit out of my teammate twice, 3 times.
Yeah. You guys are doing
I'm
the work
not
for
looking
me.
At this thing, I am going to take the dodge action.
Smart.
Good idea.
I'm gonna then Misty Step.
So first of all, you need to
no.
make. Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say you weren't looking at this thing?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm looking away. I'm looking up the rope. 'Cause there's a rope that holds the elevator thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just try and I'm gonna Misty Step 30 feet up and just grab onto the rope and just hold on like 30 feet in the air.
Okay, just make an athletics check.
Sure.
All right. So you barely hang on to that rope as you Misty Step and just materialize in front of it. So now, do me a favor, make an intelligence saving throw for your apes.
Oh.
If it's too low, they're just gonna start throwing shit everywhere.
For the apes.
You can do all 4 separately if you want. If you want them to have a better
Sure.
chance.
Oh, it's -2. This is not gonna go.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, so every one of the apes, they all start, like, as soon as they see these creatures, they all stare at the bugs, and we're gonna roll.
Oh my
We're gonna roll
god.
some d8s for these guys now.
No.
So the first one that's climbing the wall, he gets a 5. So on a 5, he uses its movement to move in a random direction. Oh, that's great.
Was I thinking a charisma save? Or no?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. So go ahead now. That's why I made the intelligence save to see if they'd actually look. So they all look at this thing. So go ahead and you're right. Make all the
1, 2, 3,
4
and
charisma
4.
saves. Yep.
Okay. Charisma.
I jumped the
Oh,
gun.
those
a
aren't
little
good
bit.
either.
So yeah, my idea stands here. So this guy that was climbing the wall, he like jumps back down the wall or back off the wall and just starts running his movement speed of what is the speed? 30. So he runs like over here by Yuri. This guy, let's see what he's gonna get. The guy on this side. He does the same thing. He runs like all the way over here. He just like books.
Books.
This guy that's closest to the dead body.
Eats it.
Nothing happens to him. He's cool. He's cool.
Nice.
And the last ape. Come on, one of these apes gotta roll good for me. Come on. Ah, same thing. This guy, yeah, they're cool. They see this thing, but they're focused. They're like, boss says we gotta pick up the dead body. So.
Nice.
So it's their action still.
Okay. So these two, I'm gonna have them, if I can, have these two apes work together to grab this body and move it towards the elevator.
Sure. Let's say they pick up the dwarf, and the two of them work together, and they move their 30 feet with the dwarf. So.
Perfect.
So they're up here.
And then I want to have the guy next to Yuri. I want to have him go and attack this
Yes.
thing here.
Okay. Yeah, so now I get confused because that.
Sorry.
I forget what they roll.
Oh, so he already uses movement, right?
So
On his turn,
so that's the thing. So the ones that rolled that moved, they can't take any actions.
Oh, okay. And they can't.
So I know
move
this
right
guy
either.
he moved, and
It was this one.
that one. Okay, so yeah, so he can't do anything else. All he could do is move on his turn.
Okay. I'll just have him. I'll just have him move up to here then.
Okay.
So he's in attacking position for next time.
But even that, he used his full movement speed to
Oh,
get to
right.
there,
Okay.
so.
Right. Okay. So next turn.
So next turn,
Useless fucking apes. All right.
yeah. Send the monkeys in to do the job.
It's half a good idea.
It was a good idea. Too bad they got mind controlled as shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so that's this one. The other one's turn. Back in the little tunnel. So after getting like his shit pushed in by this paladin over here, he's gonna make some attacks at you. So he is gonna make a. He is actually going to grapple you. He's gonna pick you up with these claws. So go ahead and make a strength check, Kolos.
A strength saving throw or like an athletics?
Athletics check, sorry.
Okay.
Nice. So this thing like takes its claws and it goes to pick you up, and you see these large mandibles like looming like closer to your face. But as that happens, you take your shield and you bash its claw away, and it can't grab a hold of you. So it just takes the other claw and just makes a slash at you. Ooh, with a natural 1. He's gonna make a dexterity save with a natural 1. So this thing
He hit himself in the wiener 3 times.
You bash this thing's one of its arms away, and it goes to like slash at you with its second arm. But as you bash it, you knock it off balance, and this thing falls over prone in front of you.
That was an accident.
Say, what are you doing, man? So this big ass thing just falls down in front of you, and that's it for that thing's turn. Go ahead, Yuri. Yuri, you may possibly be muted.
You might do this.
I just wasn't saying anything.
Oh, great. All right, so this thing
I'm
behind
gonna look at this thing.
this thing behind you, you just start looking at it, and you're like, oh, look at those pretty eyes. And nothing happens. You can't take reactions this turn, but You're good to go.
I'm going to march up to the thing and where and hit it with the staff or the staff.
Beautiful. Go ahead.
1, 2.
And you swing and a miss.
And I'll try one more time.
All right, the second time, yeah, you definitely make contact. Were you rolling a superiority die with that, or you just have it click?
You mean to trip it?
Yeah, because you also.
No, I wasn't. I must have something.
Yeah, you must have it highlighted still. Okay, so you do the 7 damage as you smash this thing right in its insect arm.
I definitely don't want to trip it because it goes next, right?
Yeah, it goes next.
It goes after me.
Anything else you want to do?
Can I use my second wind? Is that
sure can.
bonus action?
Yep.
Sweet. So I roll 1d10.
Yep. Plus your fighter level. So D10 plus 5 health you get. Not bad. So you heal up
12.
for 12 points. Yep. This freaking fly is killing me.
I plan on taking some damage, so
Oh yeah, because you just smash this thing and it turns around now, and
it's probably pretty pissed off.
it takes a big old swipe at you with a claw, with a 17 to hit. That's gonna miss, right? I think you have
That is just gonna miss.
then it takes another swing at you. This time it connects with a 22 to hit. So you take 7 points of slashing damage as it tries to like knock the shield out of your hand. Then it goes and takes a bite at you with these giant mandibles, and it hits for another 15 points of damage. Did you feel these things just like start squeezing right into your shoulder? He's hungry.
Oh, good thing I got some of those points back before I lost them.
Yeah, because he just took 22 points of damage. All right, Vossen. So either make a charisma save or
Well, you know what's going down.
oh yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, what happened to those good rolls? All that roll luck is used up.
You have all the best rolls. It's such crap.
Okay, so with this one, this time there is
It's a 7.
yeah, the
Haven't
7
I
is,
had 7 like the last 6 times?
7 is good for me, bad for you.
Yeah, that's where I fucking hit people.
Yeah, so you make an attack at Hector.
Ah!
In the air.
Oh, so yeah, you jumped up onto the rope. So yeah, you make an attack at Yuri.
They're everywhere.
It's all right. I can take it.
10.
And you miss though.
I get my bearings back and swing at it.
Yeah, so go ahead and take your attacks.
21 to
Nice.
hit.
21 hits.
That's more like it.
For 8.
Perfect. All right.
I'm gonna use a key point and try to use Stunning Strike.
Fuck yes.
Con
Kill this
save.
thing.
Please don't have a good con save.
He has to make a
Oh,
con
it's a
save.
big ugly bug.
Yeah, it's gotta be con save.
He's gonna be so constitute.
I know. It's worth
Yeah.
it. Worth a shot.
Yeah, let's see what
Roll
happens.
shit.
Oh, he
Anyone
rolls a
can roll a
5.
one.
Oh, he's stunned.
Beautiful.
Con's 14. Stunned until my turn.
The end of your next turn.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, that's sweet. Is that it for your actions?
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
All right, Megler, back in the tunnel of love down here. What's happening?
Mm-hmm.
So this thing is laying down in front of you.
All right.
Get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit it.
Dude, I'm fucking
my,
everybody up over here on our side.
My one-handed longsword.
All right, so even if you're closing your eyes, it's going to catch each other out, too. You'd have advantage normally, but disadvantage if you're closing your eyes. So you know this thing is near your feet, so you just start stabbing down. Ah! Nice, and you hit him for 10 points. Beautiful.
Okay. Again.
This time,
boy.
not so lucky. You're stabbing around, but you don't feel like you're getting into anything squishy.
What she
He
said.
didn't stab himself
Yeah.
in the foot or something.
That would have been great.
All right. Guess that's it.
All right, Kolos.
I'm gonna do a charisma saving throw,
Oh yeah, okay. Beautiful. So you pass.
and longsword.
20's gonna hit for 10.
I'm gonna do another divine smite at level 2
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
with an extra 11.
Sweet.
And this next longsword attack, I'm going to use my inspiration to roll with advantage.
Okay, sounds good.
Or wait,
Wait,
do I have to do that? Because
no.
he's no.
Like I said, yeah, you have advantage anyway, so you can save that. 'Cause you
Okay.
passed your save, so.
Yeah.
Nice, 25 hits for another 12. So yeah, so with this turn, you just are sitting there, just like just raging out, hacking this thing, and you actually like chop one of its arms off, and like part of its skull is already like caved in. It's looking real hurt, and it's just kind of like limping there on the ground.
Alright, I'm going to hit it one more time with the divine smite at level 1. Yep, for 4.
4. Can you only use Divine Smite once a turn?
It says whenever I hit. I
Okay.
think. Hang on. Give me a second. When you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can
Yeah, I'm
expend
pretty
one
sure,
spell
yeah.
slot.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't say I have a limit of just one hit.
Okay, sounds good.
Nice.
And that ends my turn.
Oh yeah, this thing is looking real bad. Let's see if Vitoris can get the kill steal on this one.
Or just shoot me in the back. I don't
Yeah,
care what.
That's more likely.
I'm gonna move over a bit, so I'll shoot someone else in the back.
Yeah, I mean you can move completely out of well, they're not anywhere near you, but
Yeah, that's a 9.
that misses. Oh, we got to make a Constitution saving throw first.
Charisma.
Charisma saving throw.
8.
Ooh, even better. Come on. Nothing happens.
We're letting John have too much fun right now.
This is great.
17.
The 17 misses.
That's it for my turn.
All right, Hector. Back up
Oh,
the rope.
boy. Yeah, back up the rope. I'm gonna.
So I'm gonna put you like up here where the rope is. We'll say you're like flew up here.
Okay. Let's see. Can I hit him with a guiding bolt from up on top of the rope? Just kind of hold on one hand and like
Sure.
launch out my...
Yeah. It probably only takes one hand to do it's the somatic components of it. So yeah, go ahead. I'm not gonna make a dexterity save.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Oh, do I need a charisma save? Because I'm...
Well,
Or am I far enough away?
let's see. What did you say? You were 10 foot up the rope?
30 foot.
Oh,
I
30
can
foot.
step 30 feet.
Okay, yeah, perfect. So yeah, you don't need to make the save. I'll say you're just out of the range.
Hell yeah. So looks like.
So you get
14.
disadvantage on it because it's prone, but it doesn't really matter because you still hit it with a 21.
Hell yeah!
So
So,
you do-
14 damage,
Nice.
and whoever hits it next has advantage
Sweet.
on their attack, or whoever attacks it next, I should say. And then can I climb up some more?
Yeah, you can just climb. It's gonna. It's just gonna
double
be.
move.
It's just gonna
Or
be half your
double
movement
cost?
speed. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So I'll get another 15 foot up. Now I'm gonna
So you're what, like 45 feet up
45 feet up.
to 120 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
Hope you don't fall.
Oh, it doesn't matter at this point if I fall from 10 feet or 1,000. I'm dead as dead anyway.
Yeah, but there's dead, and dead.
Yeah, but I'm the healer, so there's just dead. And then I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have the monkeys
I
all
forgot. Wait, I forgot about the monkeys. So, yeah, the monkeys, since they've already been looking at this thing, they're all gonna have to make their charisma save. Actually,
Let's say, what's the range on this?
the range is 30. So the one that
Okay.
ran away, this guy down here probably doesn't have to make one.
Yeah, this was just 30 to that guy too. Like,
Yeah,
this
I'll
guy's
say
30,
this guy down
guy's
here is
35.
probably far enough away, but the other 3 probably have to.
Okay. So let's see. Sorry, this spell takes forever.
And
Not going the way I anticipated.
the two of these monkeys are carrying the dead dwarf.
Yeah. That's 3 fails right there.
So good. It's my new favorite creatures. So that was this guy. Nothing happens to him. The second guy. Who this is? So this guy, he drops his end of the dwarf. He's like holding the dwarf's head, and he just runs all the way down here. And the last one that's still holding onto the dwarf's feet as the dwarf, like, its head falls down, and like you just hear like this like nasty like smushing sound. He rolls a 4.
Like a broken pumpkin.
Yeah, it's super gross.
That
This
squishy
guy
last
literally drops the feet of the thing, and he also just like he runs this way.
Oh, it's hard to find good help.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I have
So the only one that still has an action,
this one?
this guy here that didn't have to move, he still has
Okay.
an action, and this guy had an action, right?
Yes.
Didn't he run over there?
Oh no, that guy wasn't affected in the gaze. That's why
Yeah, he was too far away.
he's far enough away.
So I'm gonna have this dude here just huck a rock at that big guy.
Okay.
17.
17's gonna miss. So I mean, it hits, but the rock just
Dang
kind of
it.
like bounces off of this thing, like it has no effect.
I'm gonna have the other 8 come over here and same thing, just huck another rock.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
It doesn't even like go far enough. It just like hits the rocks next to Yuri.
Useless. That's the end of my turn.
All right. So then the big ass thing, it stands up because it was prone.
No, he's
Isn't
stunned.
isn't it stunned?
Oh, he's
Yeah, it's
stunned. Yeah,
stunned.
he wasn't prone.
He can't do shit.
Okay.
Oh wait, is that? Oh, it doesn't matter. Never mind.
Can he remake or he's just unstunned after his
After my
turn?
turn ends, yeah.
Okay. All right. So go ahead, Yuri.
So it can still hypnotize me, though, correct?
Yeah, you still have to make the save or whatever, the charisma save.
Lawson, I'm sorry.
Don't do
Ah,
Oh, I'm sorry. 6.
Oh,
Oof.
that's bad.
And you get the lucky number 6.
As long as it's not 7. 7, you hit me.
So, Yuri, you're the same thing. You don't get an action this turn, and you run all the way 30 or whatever your movement speed is, your maximal movement speed, over here.
Did you move to 30?
Yeah, you just turn around and you're like, I'm out, and you just run away.
That sucks, but better than attacking Vossen.
That's true. Yeah, and you get no actions this turn, or reactions, so that brings up this guy.
Mob is stunned.
Oh, you know what? The other Hulk, the other creature was the one that, it was his turn. I did the wrong one, so I skipped his turn. So this guy, he's the one that was prone. He stands back up. He stands up, and he's pretty pissed off that this orc was just slashing the crap out of him. Oh, actually, no. I think the other guy was doing more work. Who came after? Yeah, Kolos did all the work. So, sorry, buddy. But he's gonna do the same thing he did before, though. This guy, he wants to pick you up and use you as a snack. So let's do an athletics check. Man, you are strong. So yeah, he only rolls a 14. So he tries to use his arm again, his claws to like try to pick you up, and he has no luck to hold on to you and bite you. So instead, he's gonna use his other claw just to rake across you with an 11. So that misses. And then he is. Oh, yeah, that's it for his turn. So that brings us back to Vasid now.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna fucking roll 14.
14 fails.
No.
Oh, what's the 5 do?
5.
Oh, this is the same thing. So you get no actions and use all your movement speed to run away.
No.
So yeah, you're gonna run back here with the rest of them to the south. So go ahead and run 40 feet to the south. I'd say you probably wouldn't have crossed through their space, so you're gonna be like over here.
My turn is over.
Go ahead, Meglar. Charisma save or close your eyes.
This guy is fucking. These mobs blow ass.
Oh, he's not stunned anymore either.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Close my eyes.
Okay. And so you start swinging at him and you miss.
How about now?
This time you actually hit, so you're just swinging wildly, and you end up whacking this thing, and with just enough damage that you just close your eyes, and you're just swinging the sword, and it goes like right into this thing's stomach, and it just like spills out like this nasty insect goo all over, and it's dead.
Okay, I'm gonna recover that javelin.
You can move over to it, but you can't pick it up. All right, so I'll say you walk over there to where your corroded javelin is. All right, Kolos.
Just let it go, man. Just let it go.
All right. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at level 1.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm just going to move. Do I have to suffer a penalty going through this ape?
Yeah, it'll be double your movement to cross through his space as you like tiptoe around him.
That's 20 feet, so I can't go any farther past the ape.
Right, yeah.
Or does that technically the 25 feet count as the 10 foot? Because it's an extra.
What's your movement
My speed's 30.
Okay, so it's 5,
And that's
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, so you're right there. Yep.
Okay. All right. I have my turn.
Okay, Vitoris.
I think It adds it on there, doesn't it?
No, it still just goes through as if he wasn't there.
Yeah.
I think I end there. That's my turn.
Okay, so that is like you can't
You can
squeeze
dash.
through
Yeah.
here. Yeah, you could
Then I'm there.
dash. Yeah. Because
You can
this
dash
was
to
like
the
a
boss,
like a narrow funnel where it's only like 5 feet wide. So the ape and Kolos are kind of standing in that little hallway. But yeah, Josh is right. You could dash if you wanted to.
Yeah, don't forget Rogues can do that as a bonus action. Just throwing that out
Hold on, I gotta do a lot of math.
there.
Yeah, you can pretty much make it all the way over here if you have 60 feet when you're dashing.
Sounds like a mine.
Yep, and then I'll take a shot and miss. And I missed. That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh no! Wait, you get advantage because he has guiding bolt on him.
That's true.
That was like 20 minutes ago.
Nobody
wasn't
ever
it?
attacked him. Everybody ran away.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed.
I tried, man. I tried.
It was worth a try. Valiant
There's a
effort.
minimum of at least one combat in every session I play in that I'm fucking useless. This is the combat.
So am I so far. I've hit one spell so far this count.
The only person I've hit so far has been the paladin.
All my monkeys are doing
Kolos
is
has
getting
got
in
a
the
couple
way.
of darts on him or a couple of bolts. All right, so Vitoris, I'm assuming your turn is over. Hector, as you're hanging up there 45 feet up on the rope, you start hearing more noises coming from some more of those tunnels up above.
Oh, god damn it.
I don't know if you guys are going to make it out of this pit alive.
Yeah, starting to look like maybe not so much. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna throw out a moonbeam. Monkeys all disappear. Because these are both
Oh, you're not
concentration.
concentrating on them?
Yeah.
But they were so much fun.
Moonbeam.
And I'm gonna put it right on top of this dude right here.
Okay.
Uh,
He doesn't take any damage on his turn, right?
he takes.
I mean, it's only on
part
his
of
turn. Yeah.
Correct. And that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay, so let's put a moonbeam on. It's a lightning bolt. Okay, so
Oh, he's up next.
that's the other guy. I keep forgetting.
Oh.
So that guy is up next. Oh no, he's dead. So the guy is not up next. Yuri's up next.
I'd be productive.
So Yuri, nothing happens. So you're good, even though you failed. No reactions, but go do some work.
Well, I'm same amount I ran in the previous turn, and cock back and try to take this thing's head off.
Nice for the
Jesus.
23 is gonna hit. So for 3.
And oh, again, and miss.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
And I'll end my turn.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. Alright, so that's his turn. He's going to take the moonbeam damage. What is it, a DC 14 con save?
Oh, yeah, let me pull that up real quick. We get the DC 14 concept.
When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or its turns after. Okay. He rolls a 7. So
So does that mean he has to roll a 14 to pass
yeah,
the save?
yeah.
Okay.
So he takes
I'm
11.
putting it in a spot where I'm not gonna like blast Yuri with this like moon energy.
Yeah, and how big is it? Oh, it's a 5-foot radius. Okay.
It's 5-foot radius with 10-foot diameter.
10-foot diameter.
Like,
So it's like the size of him, basically. His
Yeah.
token, basically.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So then he is going to make some attacks at Yuri. He's going to do the same thing as the other one did. He's going to just try to like pick you up and actually eat you. So go ahead, Yuri, and make a strength or athletics check. Good luck. He rolled a 25.
oh,
So this thing takes one of its claws and it just like grabs like right around like your chainmail, and it just picks you up in the air and takes a bite with you or at you with its giant mandibles. It's trying to shove you in its mouth with a 27. So you take 10 points of piercing damage as it just you can feel its like fangs and just start like sinking into your head. I'm assuming you're wearing a helmet of some sort. If not, it's gonna really hurt. But so yeah, you take 10 points, and you are currently grappled, like hanging out of this thing's mouth, basically. Vasen, you are up.
Oh yeah. I'm going to run over to it and roll charisma.
Oh yeah, he ain't scared of nothing.
I'm not. I'm dumb. And I.
Oh my god, it's like 3 fails in a row.
Mhm.
Oh, and you get the unlucky one.
You get the best rolls.
So no actions, and you have to move
Back where it was?
Back where you were, and as you walk away, this time this thing's gonna make a opportunity attack on you with its free claw. It rolls a 27
Oh, that definitely hits.
for 13 points of slashing damage as you feel this claw right across your back, and you are back to where you were 40 feet or whatever. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Probably further, right? Down here somewhere.
Yep. That's my turn.
All right, Meglar. You already slayed one of these things. Can you save the day? Oh,
Yep.
You're picking up your javelin, I'm assuming.
Yep. And I'm just gonna pretty much use up all my speed and include dash. Now, would getting by Kolos cost movement?
Yeah, it's going to be an extra 5 through his space. So.
Alright. Alright, so that's 60.
So you'll probably be like over here somewhere.
Yeah, right over here. And that's my move.
Right, so Kolos back in the
Got that javelin.
He's got that javelin though. That's what matters.
Mm-hmm.
Can I move to the spot just to the right of the dead dwarf?
That's like a big rock there. So no, that's
No. All right.
oh, I see why, because they're kind of blocking the way.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean,
Oh well.
you can get
I'm
to
what-
here, and then maybe I don't know if you have a ranged weapon or not.
And not that distance. I'm just going to move up next to the dwarf's body. And using the dash action.
Okay.
Alright, and that ends my turn.
All right, Vitoris.
Try to get out of everyone's way. There. Take me a shot.
Nice. That'll
20?
hit.
Oh my god, I hit something.
Yes, finally. For
For
22. Nice.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
I'm useful. Yay!
Yeah, and you see this thing gets hit like right in like the one of its like mandibles, and it looks pissed because it was trying to enjoy a nice Yuri snack,
And then a 13.
and that's gonna miss.
Well, you can't have everything. That's it for my turn.
All right, Hector, you're up on the rope, and the sounds of these thing is getting very loud now.
Yeah, if I look around me, is there like a bunch of cave openings like to where I think I'm gonna be in danger in about 3 seconds?
There's a bunch of cave openings that you could you'd have to like jump to, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, I'm worried about them coming out and attacking me. I'm not trying to get like into one of them.
Yeah, I mean like they're above you, and there's a couple above you, and then there's a couple that are like same level as you, but like across the cavern. That you feel like you'd probably be pretty safe from the ones up here, but there's a couple that are like above you, like 10, 15 feet above you, that could be a little bit alarming. But then again, you are kind of like suspended from a rope, and these things are massive, so I don't know.
Fuck. All right, I'm just gonna do level 2 cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Wow, that's fucking terrible.
Also, from up in the through the darkness up above you, you hear, "Are you guys all right down there? Down there? Down there? Down there?" Oceanus is apparently still alive.
Kinda, and for now I'm just gonna hang out. Quite literally. here.
Literally hang out. I see what you did there.
Literally hang out. Yeah, it's because I'm 45 feet up, and he's just like 120 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Actually, I'm just gonna. Can I? Here's a quick question. I can only climb 15, but if I like slide back down, can I make it all the way to the bottom or no?
Yeah, I'd give it to you.
All right, sweet. I'm just gonna. Yeah, slide back down.
I mean, make a dexterity check or an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics, or athletics.
Whichever you want, actually. I mean, you could argue either one.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So
Honestly, they're the same. So.
yeah. Okay. So yeah. So you easily just like fireman pole, slide down this rope, and you land back at the bottom of the platform.
Great. And I'm gonna end my turn right there.
All right.
Like there.
Yeah, like right there. Perfect.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, Yuri, you have to make a charisma save unless you want to just completely close your eyes. Granted, you're already at disadvantage because this thing is like... Well, you're not restrained, you're grappled, so I guess you don't have disadvantage. I don't think grappled has disadvantage. Alright, so you pass anyway. What are you gonna do? Smash this thing in the face?
I can still attack it while I'm grappled.
Yeah, it's just holding on to you, but you still have like you can still swing your arm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to whack the thing in the face.
13's
I
gonna
don't-
miss.
I don't know what all that is. I don't have anything else highlighted.
Right. Your superiority dice must be highlighted because it keeps rolling them, but you missed anyway. So, and the 8 and 3 are your crits, but you did not crit. So that's your first attack.
Oh. I will attack again.
Okay. Hey, there you go. So this time, you're gonna get the plus. You're gonna get 6 for the bludgeoning. So you do 10 points of bludgeoning damage. You smash this thing right in the face.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay. And this thing is not very happy. He's looking really hurt. He's got a hold of you, and he's going to try to take a bite out of you. He crits. For 31 damage.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so you feel these things just like bite right down into you as you go unconscious as it's trying to rip your head off.
Oh, did he make a con save?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Moonbeam. Hold on. That might negate it because this is going to happen. Well, he's not going to die, but
Yeah, I was
let's
saying con
see.
save for half. So
He fails, so he
Nice.
still takes the 7.
Hell yeah.
So as he gets hit with the moonbeam, he still tries to rip Yuri's head off. So that's his. Then he's going to, while he's doing that, he starts clawing at your body to try to detach your head from your body.
Oh no.
So you take 2 death failures for his next 2 attacks.
Whoa.
And that's it for his turn.
Shit got real, dog.
All right, Vasan, you're up. You're far enough away where you don't have to make the save.
Until I get close.
Until you get closer, right. If you had a javelin, you could throw the
Alright.
javelin. So this thing does look really hurt, by the way. Like, you guys, like, all
I
physically
see Yuri on the ground, so I'm not gonna look at the beast. I'm gonna run over to Yuri.
yeah, so Yuri is like,
Does that work?
he's actually still being grappled, so his limp body is just being kind of like lifted just slightly above the ground. There's this thing leaning over him. It's just like chomping on Yuri's head.
All right. Well, what I want to do is pour a bottle of potion of healing in his mouth. Would I be able to do that,
Yeah, it's an
or is
action.
he swinging around? That's fine. I'll blow my action for it.
So wait a minute. So let me get this straight. Though you're going to run over there, and you're not going to look at the.
I'm going to be looking at Yuri.
Okay, that's
Or
fine.
would that not work?
Okay, no, I'll give that. That you run over there, and you're going to have to make a dexterity check though to try to pour this into Yuri while he's being
All right.
grappled by this thing. When you're trying to not look at this thing's eyes.
Okay. So, a dex save?
You can do
Or
you can do an acrobatics
acrobatics.
check if you'd like. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's gonna be a pretty low DC. That's super good. Yeah. So yeah, you
Okay.
managed to
Then
run over
I'll
there, and you
Use
So-
my action to pour a potion of healing in Yuri's mouth.
Yeah,
to
you kind of like
stop
put your
him
position
from
your
dying.
body between Yuri and the creature, and you manage to like open Yuri's mouth and one hand pour the health potion in Yuri's dump.
Now,
Yuri's
do I
throat.
still roll the 2d4 plus 2 on it? And he gets health points, or does it just stabilize him?
Oh, I don't know. I would say you'd probably still get the health, because if this was like a cure.
Well,
wounds
I
or
rolled a
anything.
1 twice on that, so you get 4 health
So yeah, so Yuri, you wake back up with 4 health
and no death saves.
and no more death saves, right?
That's the important part because you
Yeah,
were.
because if it got back to his turn, yeah, it'd probably be bad news.
And that is my turn to try to save Yuri's life.
Very valiant of you, Dawson.
I appreciate that.
Okay, Meglar.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to get within range of it. Oh. Yep, right about here.
Are you looking at him or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at him.
All right,
Fuck it.
make that charisma save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
All right.
You are fearless right now.
All right. Then I'm gonna throw that. I'll throw the good javelin at him.
Ooh, the good javelin.
The 17.
17 will not hit.
I don't know why it added the rage, but
It's okay, it didn't hit anyway.
oh, it didn't. Oh,
No.
yeah. I guess I'll throw another one.
All right.
The other one.
Nice. This time it hits.
All right.
And
For 23.
Yeah.
But 23 because that's the shitty one. That's -1. Right.
oh, you threw the shitty javelin. I gotcha. I see
Yep.
what you're saying. Yeah. So that javelin now is a -2 javelin.
It is
Yeah.
okay.
But that javelin, you hit the thing straight in the face, right between its two glowing eyes, and it lets go of Yuri, and it falls over dead.
Well, I'm gonna go over there and retrieve both my javelins, even though one's a piece of shit.
So you guys are technically out of combat for the moment, but up above the rope, you can all start hearing the sound of more of these things coming. So what do you guys want to do? Action may be required quickly.
Get the fuck out of
Get
here.
out of here.
Yep.
I'm still going to try to grab the dwarf's body and take it with me.
Okay.
How wide is this area we're going to be ascending through with the lift? Do I have room in there to squeeze the moonbeam beside us? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, you could have it like hover above you, right? Because you can move it as a bonus action, right?
It's as an action, but it's a 5-foot diameter. I can move it up to 120 feet. Or I'm sorry, I can move it up to like 60 feet. It's only gonna last a minute anyway, so.
Okay. So you have that moonbeam over there. The dwarf is on the shoulder of Kolos, unless somebody wants to help him.
Want
I'm
to
gonna
drink a health potion.
Yeah. I'm just gonna yell out. Say, if anyone's got those potions I gave him, now's the fucking time. And I'm gonna climb like 5 feet up the rope to make room for the dead dwarf on the lift. And I'm gonna.
I can put him down.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a level 1 cure wounds on myself.
Okay. So you do that. But by the time it takes Kolos to get over to the thing with the dwarf, another one of those creatures emerge from the thing above you guys, and you see its head poking out of one of the tunnels, and it's right near the rope. And Oceanus yells down, "Do you want me to crank it up now?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how do I go about the health potion? Do I just click on it?
No, I think you have to roll 2d4s plus 2. So just roll 2d4 and you get that plus 2 health.
6.
3, 4, 5, 7.
Huh?
Wait, what did you roll here?
I rolled a
D4.
3
So
and
you
a
got
1.
Oh, you got a 3 and a 1. Okay. So you get 6. So you guys start like slowly ascending up this thing, and this giant bug is like looking down at you. He's about 60 feet above from where you guys are at, and he's just kind of sitting in the mouth of this tunnel, and it's just out of range of where he can reach the rope because it's trying to like reach its claw out to like grab a hold of the rope.
How far away from us is it?
So you're 60 feet below it, but you're like 15 feet from the edge of the rock wall, like
Guys, move
diameter
him.
wise.
Moonbeam over there, so if he reaches out like into it, it's gonna hurt him. Just try to keep away from it.
Yeah. So I would say it
Zone
takes.
it.
It's going to take a couple of minutes. It takes a good 5 minutes of Oceanus cranking and thing until you guys get up that 60 feet, and your moonbeam is between you guys now and the creature as it reaches out to try to grab a hold of you. It's going to first take some moonbeam damage, so that's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, it doesn't last long, so it's gonna fade here pretty quick. I think it's only like a minute.
He rolls a 1, so. So how much damage does he take?
That work? Oh, nice.
All right, so he takes 8 damage. So this thing, you guys, it's like you're like ascending, and you're almost like parallel with this thing. You can see it. It's like reaching out, and it's like its arms are getting like seared with this this moonlight, and it's trying to reach out. And you see it's like emerging further and further out of this tunnel, and you see its legs start slipping a little bit. Oh, perfect. And as it starts slipping, it tries to reach out for the cart. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, this is not looking good.
Wow.
So how many failures did we get here? We got six. So you guys pretty much mostly fail. So as this thing is reaching out, it slips as it's coming out, and its claw like reaches across and smashes into the cart, and the body of the dwarf falls down to the bottom of the pit along with it. And along the way, I'll let you guys all make the guys that failed. I'll give you one more chance to make one more dexterity saving throw.
Can I instead use Misty Step again to vamp like 30 feet up the rope?
Yeah, I'll allow that. Unless, anybody that has one quick thing that they can do within that time.
Who failed?
I'm gonna roll with my inspiration.
Okay, go for it.
Nice.
Yep, glad I did.
Glad you did.
Nice.
So as you guys all start falling, nice. What did Yuri get? Yuri had 7 before, right? Oh, and this time you had a 13. Okay, so luckily, this thing comes out, it smashes through the platform. It starts falling beneath your feet. The body of the dead dwarf falls to the ground. This thing falls, the creature falls to the ground. You guys all start scrambling for pieces of the platform that's still hanging. And Vasen manages to grab a hold of the rope and grabs a hold of Yuri, and you guys kind of all like manage to grab just enough things, like kind of like a chain on top of each other, like each of you grabbing your hands and parts of the broken thing as it's kind of hanging, like tilted on its axis now. You guys are all precariously hanging there, and as Oceana starts cranking this thing a little bit further and further, you start hearing more sounds of these things all around you coming through the tunnel. But Oceanus has enough time in the next 10 minutes, and he barely gets you guys all to safety as these things start emerging, like a dozen of them start coming out of these like holes in the tunnel, and you start hearing some of them like burrowing through the tunnels, and all of a sudden below you, all the cave just starts like caving in on itself, and there's just debris and rocks falling everywhere. And as you get to the very top, Oceana stops cranking and starts helping you guys up. And this giant plume of dust and smoke just comes billowing up from beneath the pit as you guys all lay up on the edge of the pit, just exhausted from the trip up. So you guys made it out of there alive, barely.
Jesus.
Just lay on the ground, panting for a minute, like,
Yeah.
All right, well let's go back down.
Yeah, you guys are
I
all
just-
like completely covered in like rock and like dust and dirt, and the whole cave is just like this big cloud of smoke.
Oh crap!
And Oceanus is there like, oh, well, you guys, I probably should have came with you. I think you probably could have used my help down there.
Nope.
You would have died.
You saved everybody's lives, so we owe you. And then start walking just towards the exit, like, we need to go.
You guys want to do anything else
Falling.
before you make your way to the exit?
Just in case, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds with my last level 1 slot.
Good idea. Okay, so as you guys make your way to the edge of the caves, it's nighttime, and you make your way out into the darkness. And the camp, the mining camp, looks pretty quiet. There's a few groups of miners that are like changing shifts to go back in to get ready to go back in the mines. But as you guys like all kind of exit, just like covered in dirt, like the miners that were getting ready to go in are standing there, and they're just like, "Oh, what happened in there? Was there a cave-in?"
Yeah.
You could say that.
Well, is everybody okay? Should we do we have to look for survivors?
No.
There's no survivors. Oh wait, did like 4 dwarfs come out earlier today?
Oh yeah, that was the first shift came out.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Well, we better go
So-
in and just check the damage then, huh?
Oh, I wouldn't.
So they kind of look puzzled, and they're like, "Okay," and they all start like getting their gear ready to go into the mine. As you guys enter back into the cave or onto the encampment, and like I said, it's pretty quiet. They're like, there's a couple small like what do you call them, like shelters that are made where the workers all stay. The administration building that Copperlocks was in, you don't see any lights on in there. It's the whole camp is pretty dark, pretty dim.
As they're still getting ready, I just go over to the nearest one to me. I just put my hand on his shoulder. I was like, "No, really, there's some nasty shit down there. You don't want to go inside there right now."
And they all kind of look puzzled, like, well, the boss isn't here. I mean, I guess like she won't know if we don't work tonight, but if we don't pull anything out of the mine, I'm sure she's going to be pretty upset.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you die, you die.
Yeah, don't say I didn't warn you. I just pat him on the shoulder twice and just walk away.
And he looks over at his crew. He's like, well, we're going in, boys. And
As I'm still like covered in blood from just like, actually, I think I only got punched in the face from Vitoris. He's like just nose, just like broken, just like pouring
I didn't
blood.
punch you in the face.
I'm sorry.
Vasen.
Vossen, not Vitoris. I'm sorry.
He got all defensive.
Yeah,
I didn't-
fucking real defensive.
No,
Holy
no,
bad.
I
crap.
just
Sorry.
shot people.
He shot everybody else except for Taurus, all right?
Nope,
That's sorry, my bad.
no. I only shot the paladin.
Speaking of which, can you get this bolt out of my back? You never,
Yeah,
you never
yeah.
grabbed it.
Yeah, I'm running low on those. I yank that out and add it back to my quiver.
So you guys like head out like through the camp, and the gates are open. In the distance, you can see the lights of the Sea Ghost mooring out at sea. Argyle didn't sail away with it.
Yay!
Oh, thank
That's good.
God. He's not a complete douche.
I'd only had to kill him, or attempt to, as I missed.
So, are we gonna talk to the
Slowly.
dwarf lady, or are we just gonna call it a wash and just bring the information to Leander? Let him deal with it.
We should probably talk to her in the morning. I need a nap.
Yeah. Obviously, I wasn't saying let's go now because that would be really bad.
you guys are
Yeah.
like limping and all.
Again, I'm perfectly fine except for my nose is just shattered. Just like 2 punches in the face, like just about killed me.
I would think that Yuri's not looking too good. Like his armor's all like
Yeah.
smashed up. He's got
Fucked
like
up,
teeth holes
yeah.
in his face.
There's like chain like dangling off of its chainmail. It's like,
Yeah. So we're just gonna head back, I guess. Rest up, and I mean, how long of a? I guess we'd have to row back out, right?
Yeah, so you guys have your boat on the shore, the rowboat. At first, you guys didn't have enough room for everybody to fit in the rowboat, so you'd probably have to make 2 trips. But I mean, it's
I'm gonna swim out. I prefer to be in the water.
okay. So Kolos swims out, and the rest of you guys, take a trip in the rowboat. You get back aboard the ship, and there's a minimal crew that are like actually on deck, just kind of like keeping watch of things. And acting Captain Argyll, he meets you guys when you get back on board, and he's like, I'm glad to see you guys back. Hopefully your trip went well. I took good care of the old sea ghost here. She's a good girl, and I think everything's in tip-top shape just the way that you left it.
We just lost Yuri.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm glad it's in tip-top shape.
So what are you guys gonna? Are you gonna just kind of like take a rest on the ship at night, or head out now, or you want to head out in the morning?
I think we should just rest on our ship
Yeah.
and then maybe come back and see if the boss dwarf is in tomorrow. I mean, unless no one wants to talk to her. Let me say fuck it. Just fucking sail out.
No, I think we should definitely talk to her.
Yeah, I agree. Either that or we just let the fucking peons take care of it.
They'll probably be dead by morning. I
Mhm.
fucking tried, man. I was like, you know what? It's been a long day. You go for it. Hopefully they don't go back in there and get dead, but
Get dead.
you can only do so much.
All right, so Argyll comes up and says, you boys need a rest. I guess we'll figure this out. Or set sail in the morning then."
Sounds good.
And that's where we'll end it then. You guys will long rest on the ship and
Oh, thank
figure out
God.
what you want to do next time.